Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Night Out Lounge.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy
That's
Wednesday.
what Angelique said. Happy
All
Wednesday.
right.
Or I can always say it's goat night.
Goatness.
It's
Oh,
goatness.
goatness. I don't know.
Drive safe, Heidi. So on that note, we got Grace, we've got Heidi Pop, we've got Riley, we got Angelique, Jackie, Clay, we got Mel WD40, Robin M, Cosmic Joe, and we had Darlene earlier. I'm not sure if she's still in here or not. Well, welcome in, everybody.
Yeah,
Go
good to
back
see everyone.
down. Roger. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's starting to cool off. I think this heat spell is starting to settle down for the whole country. Welcome in, Daryl. So what about 81 today, I think?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad
It
out.
was nice.
Not a lot
Yeah.
of humidity and
It was nice. Yeah, the humidity's dropped down. You don't go outside and have your fingers stick to each other.
yeah. So what's everybody been up to today? Anybody have something interesting, something cool? Share with us because we did a couple cool things today.
No, we've had a busy day. My goodness. We had to get up early so we can do a show with Jessica, the cryptid huntress.
Yeah, that was a fun show talking
Yeah.
about national parks, and we're gonna. I think we're gonna continue that tonight. Talk a little bit about cryptids and the national parks.
And then after that, we had Andy. And then we got out of town and paid a bill and explored an old building in town. And then we had Dennis and now us.
See Riley.
I missed it.
Let's yak till the moose comes home.
And I see someone else. Joanne. Welcome in, Joanne. Yeah, now I see what he said.
So yeah, that was a fun show, Jessica. Today we got to talk about Yellowstone National Park and Bigfoot and what
What's
else?
going on?
Earthquakes and all kinds of stuff. It was fun.
That was a good show.
Oh, Cosmic Joe went to the dispensary today. We didn't do that.
Oh.
We had an interesting visit with which is my first cousin's daughter. So she's still a cousin, but just removed or down the line. And they bought the original old hardware store in town and revitalizing it, and now it's an Ace Hardware. So they got plenty of merchandise and cool stuff. But she took time out with us and showed us the old basement and the upstairs, and we've got to ride on the old elevator that took tractors and buggies. Actually, started out as a buggy works factory upstairs, and then it had an elevator between all the floors, a great big elevator. So all the buggies went from the third floor all the way down to the main floor. So we got to ride up on that today. That was fun.
Check out old bricks. I'm talking old. Checked out the windows in the basement that's all bricked up.
I got a square nail.
That's cool.
An original square nail from the original build of that, the flooring and all the building. So she gave me this out of a pile of them, and this is pretty nice. So that'll go up in my curio cabinet where I keep all my collectibles and memorabilia and stuff.
It was neat checking out that old building, though.
So I got some pictures, but I didn't download them today. I'll have to do that for another show, and I'll show you some of the inside stuff that I took pictures of. And so what else is everybody else saying?
Dug more mud than a beaver.
That could be a lot.
Oh my.
That could be a lot.
There's a Heidi Pop.
There's a Heidi Pop.
There's Bud Files. Good morning to you.
So I guess I got a couple pictures on here from somewhere. Where are they?
I know you took pictures about a month or so ago also.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I do have pictures of the outside of the building.
Yeah.
Today we took pictures of the inside of the building. But the question is, where did I put them? Well, let's keep talking, and if I find them, I'll bring them up to show you what we're talking about. I don't know. Well, I'll keep looking, and we'll just keep continuing talking to everybody.
Yeah, everyone's saying hi to each other.
Good.
Bought
White Castle sliders.
What?
Cosmic Joe said he bought White Castle sliders today.
Oh.
We bought sliders. We bought brisket sliders the other day from Casey's General Store. They were pretty good.
Our gas station little general store. Yeah, they were good little sliders. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, we had a lot of fun on Jessica's show today. If you missed it, check it out.
We didn't even. I had a lot of stuff we were going to talk about, but Jessica's limited on time during the week because she's got to go pick up her son at school. So we didn't even get to stuff I wanted to talk about as far as what is it? I can't. The Headless Bride. What else was there? There was the Spectre Moose, the Faceless Hiker.
Oh.
The Nuwindi, which is another name for little people. Can be like blue orbs or fairy lights, but they're actually little people.
That's all in Yellowstone?
Yeah, it's all in and around Yellowstone.
We might have to have Jessica back and do a show on it.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't even get close to talking about. We just stuck with the Bigfoot and the earthquakes and the volcanoes and the stuff that's going on. Stuff's going on right now because, like I said, there was an earthquake just a couple of days ago. What was it? 3.8. I can't remember what I said. I think it was 3.8, but it was 16 miles away from the actual super volcano. So it kind of rocked that whole area, but it didn't create any damage or anything. So, because it was so far out. But I mean, there's 2.2 million acres of land in Yellowstone. So you could have a lot happening in Yellowstone and not necessarily affect anything else in Yellowstone. And then online, I saw a current video. Supposedly, that's what they said, current video of somebody out there in one of the grasslands up on one of the ridges, and they thought they saw two bears, so they're videotaping. And then pretty soon, these two bears, or what they thought were bears, stood up. And so they're pretty big size human shapes, and they started walking across the grass and left their view of sight. So that's out there. If you guys want to look up for the new Bigfoot sighting in Yellowstone, that's out there.
I like the video Jessica showed today too.
That's a good one because I actually have that one downloaded somewhere, and it's really good.
Yeah,
I think the one I have shows a close up of the guys walking, or the Bigfoot. Some people say it's people in suits. Other people say it's a real Sasquatch, and it's on closed circuit television. There, the camera is at Yellowstone, so it's not like it was doctored. So that was real footage from the actual Yellowstone National Park.
Welcome in, Jason, and hi, Dwarfy.
Bigfoot dwarf.
Hi, Dwarfy. Gemini, welcome in, Gemini.
Hi, Gemini.
Hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat.
Yeah.
I'm getting better. It's just hard to do a show and concentrate on what you're talking about and looking over and making sure you say hi to everybody.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
What?
I said, I have no idea usually what we're talking about. We just start talking.
Where are we?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Who are you? Who are these people watching this?
So did everybody remember when we did the Mountain Dew conspiracy?
We're going to go through that again, or is there a new flavor?
No,
now?
I'm just going to bring one thing up.
Is there a new flavor?
Nope, I'm just going to bring one thing up and tell you what I heard the other day. So I brought up all the Mountain Dews and their conspiracy theory, supposedly, and this was one of them, Pitch Black, new flavor that came out not too long ago. Well, guess what I saw today? NASA announced there might be 3 days of darkness coming up.
Well, I'm hearing on podcast about possible blackouts. Yes.
Yeah.
That would.
So isn't it weird that Mountain Dew once again puts out a flavor, Pitch Black, and now we're going to have blackouts?
Mel wants to know why we're in his driveway.
Why we're what?
He said, "Why are you all in my driveway?"
In your driveway.
So I thought you found a brand new flavor.
There's probably some out there, but I just thought that was, we talked about that, a few shows ago about Mountain Dew. And his Mountain Dew conspiracy has been around since 9/11.
That's crazy.
If not before that even, but 9/11 for sure.
We have to
and
follow.
they've pretty much been spot on when something happens, there's some kind of thing related to it. And we talked about the blackout. Now all of a sudden we're supposed to have blackouts coming up. 3 days of darkness. Not just little outages, but long periods of blackout of power outages.
Blackout.
Yeah. Oh, RC Cola, yeah.
Never thought that. Oh, Lines come in. Hi, Lines. Never thought that we'd be following a drink to find out the truth of our future.
Cosmic Joe said he ordered some RC Cola and zero sugar today. They don't have them. They don't have any in Maryland. We could be like Smokey and the Bandit. We could just load up trucks of RC and deliver it everywhere.
That reminds me of that beer that was only on one side of the Mississippi. What was that? Coors?
Coors, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
what Smokey and the Bandit.
And get it and bring it back.
That's why I said Smokey and the Bandit, because that's what the movie's based on. But we'll be on RC.
And smuggling it out.
That's right.
Joe said I black out often.
No, Angelique, I don't think it's rolling blackouts. It could start that way, but from what NASA said, it's just going to be like 3 days of darkness, period. Now, whether is that power outages or is that them blocking out the sun?
Or is it AI Atlas going to block the sun?
Oh, yeah, it could.
Is it that big?
Could be MI Atlas. Could be blocking it out.
3i? Yeah.
I don't know what it is. 3M.
Well, some people say 31, but it's supposed to 3i. They still don't have a clear image of it yet, and don't look like a comet because there's no tail. So, hey, you never know. Maybe that's going to cover up the sun.
Jason says he doesn't believe it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying what they're saying or what I've read.
Can't believe it.
Well, no. If we have 3 days of darkness, you can come back and say, "Oh, I guess it was right." Or if we don't have it, then I guess we were wrong.
No, we're going to be surprised. Like NASA was right.
Yeah, NASA told us the truth.
Wow, NASA was right. Really? Yeah, I haven't heard that one yet. I'll let you know if anyone else talks about it.
I don't know. I just heard people chattering their teeth about it, and I just happened to see it come up about 3 days of darkness coming from NASA. So I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, bring it. We'll have fire pits in the backyard and
hang
out with the neighbors.
Unless we have 3 days of darkness and all the stuff comes out of the cornfields and all the woods.
Oh.
So I don't know if you want to be outside, do you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I already scared something out of the cornfield the other night, and I'm thinking, I hope that's a deer. I hope that's a deer. I hope that was a deer.
Yeah, Bigfoot Dwarf has said, can you imagine speed chases and the looting and all that going on?
Darkness?
Because remember when New York lost power for all that time? They were going crazy. People were freaking out, breaking into businesses and having fights and like it was the end of the world, man. They were going crazy, fighting each other.
I can see this town, the 3 days of darkness. Everybody's going to be on their golf carts driving around town. Half this town has little golf carts or ATVs or whatever those things are, and dune buggies and electric
Well,
scooters.
if it's a power outage, they better hope they have generators, because otherwise they're going to run their batteries and stuff out on their little golf carts and not be able to go anywhere.
Hey, walking likely. Yeah, what are those teenagers going to do if they can't charge their electric scooters now that we've got like what, 6 or 8 of them hang out like a little group.
I just see that. Angela says we were talking about animals preparing for winter. Well, maybe they're preparing for the 3 days of darkness.
Oh,
maybe that's what's freaking them out.
That's a good point, Angelique. Interesting. Huh? Animals, no.
Get your toilet paper.
Yeah, don't forget your toilet paper. Shoot, we were just at the store the other day. Didn't get toilet paper.
Dang it.
I love golf carts. Yeah, we don't have one, but school started today, and now we're just going to have nothing but these little golf carts going in front of our house because the grade school is like a block and a half away. And everyone goes and picks up their kids on their golf cart.
If I get a golf cart, I'm going to have an awesome golf cart, and I'm going to get like a dune buggy fiberglass body like the monkeys had, where it was like double row seating, but it was a dune buggy style. It was all metallic purple. Let's see if I can bring that up.
What?
You don't remember that? The monkeys?
That's what you want to cruise around town in?
Yeah, I want a dune buggy.
A dune buggy.
I don't want any dune buggy.
You want a purple dune buggy.
They had, this one's showing red. I thought it was purple. Where is it? They showed me a picture. Now I don't see it.
Bulletproof golf carts?
They tricked me.
Dune buggies rock. We have some that look like dune buggies. And they must be registered with the city. So we've got all kinds of crazy things. Golf carts, the little farm vehicle, little ATV. Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Dune buggies.
Everything that's off-road is now pretty much legal in our little town.
Yeah, in town. You're not supposed to cross the highway, but they do, because that's where Dollar General and Family Dollar and the gas station is. So they still cross the highway.
Let's see if I can bring this up. See if I can.
Oh, mobile lawnmowers. What does that make you think of? Might have to tell them what's going on with their little lawnmower dude.
See, this isn't the picture I remember. I remember it, a purple metallic flake, and it had double rows, and it was actually a dune buggy.
I don't remember that car. This Mandela effect?
I don't know. Maybe this is something that somebody made this up for a different part of the show or a different thing.
I don't remember that one.
The one I remember was a purple metallic, and it actually looked like a dune buggy body, but it was extended and had 2 rows.
Wait a minute. Where do you guys do your live stream of movies? Wanted to ask you times a few shows ago, but I got lost. You go to Rumble and find Midwest Night Watchers, and we've got the last few months. There's quite a few movies you guys can watch. So it's on Rumble only, because YouTube won't let us. So just type in Midwest Night Watchers. It should come up.
So this one's saying that it's a monkey mobile dune buggy, but it's not. Somebody's saying it's a monkey dune buggy. I don't know. I remember it being like a bright dark purple with metallic flake, and it was a dune buggy, but it had the front seats, then it had a rear seats.
Thank you, Blazer. There you go, guys. There's the link to our Rumble.
Yeah, we did Conspiracy Theory last week, and that's a really good movie of Mel Gibson. And the stuff that they said in that movie and the stuff that they did, I can't believe they were able to make it.
And when you were trying to find that, Dwarf said mobile lawnmower with beer helmet. Well, what does that remind you of? Our little lawnmower guy. When did this start? About 2-3 weeks ago?
I don't know. The beginning of the summer sometime. As soon as it started getting warm out.
I just thought it was the last few weeks that we've been noticing him on a regular basis. There's some dude that keeps going by our house, even late at night, in the dark, like last night, on a lawnmower. We're thinking he must have a DUI, and he's heading out to the gas station getting the smokes and beer or something like that on his riding lawnmower. And then about 20 minutes later, here he comes going back down the road on a lawnmower. So I guess that's one way to get around town.
Yeah.
And welcome in, Blazer.
We got Robin and Trouble with Tribbles over here on Rumble.
Trouble with Tribbles?
Trouble Tribbles.
Well, welcome in, Tribbles.
Which is the Trouble with Tribbles is a Star Trek episode.
I love Tribbles. Tribbles was one of my favorite episodes.
Lawnmower guy. We could do Lawnmower Man or whatever that movie is for
Lawnmower Man.
The Night Owl Lounge or the Midwest movie night. That'd be a good one. Lawnmower Man. That's a good movie.
I guess Walking Lightly is new for our chat. Yeah, we have a screaming goat. And I don't do it Sundays when we're interviewing. That would be kind of rude. It would be kind of fun, though. I could have done it for Jessica's show. That would have been hilarious. But Wednesday night, hang out with chat. Yeah, we've got our little screaming goat.
Well, if you disagree with somebody or whatever, you could do it.
Yeah. Welcome in, Latro. But actually, we got two screaming goats. I used the Christmas one because he's louder. Everybody on our chat just loves our screaming goat. It wakes people up when they fall asleep.
I was thinking maybe here pretty soon. I don't know when or what order we're going to do it in. Now we thought about Lawnmower Man, but I was thinking of what was it? I just had it on my brain.
That could be a new T-shirt, Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower Man, yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that Lawnmower Man a cryptid when he's riding around at night?
I don't know. But we did a Tony Randall movie. We've done a couple of Tony Randall movies. I'm surprised how many times Tony Randall's in sci-fi or kind of weird movies, because he was in the movie I'm thinking of is The Brass Bottle. If you guys have ever watched that movie, older movie where he somehow inherited or get hold of a brass bottle and he rubs it and a genie comes out. And so the whole movie is him messing around and the genie messing with his life. So it's opposite of I Dream of Genie. This is a male genie doing it to Tony Randall.
Wow.
Fantastic Voyage. That's the other movie. If you guys have ever seen Fantastic Voyage, you guys remember that movie at all? I was thinking about doing Fantastic Voyage and Brass Bottle, but I don't know.
For this weekend?
Yeah. Have you guys ever watched Fantastic Voyage? That's a great movie.
Gemini says, sounds like a good movie. Mo the merrier.
Mo the merrier.
Mo the merrier. Robin said the Seven Faces of Dr. Lou was the best. Loved it.
Dr. Lau, yeah, that was Tony Randall. He played all those characters. He played at least 7. Might have been more, but he definitely played 7 characters in that movie.
And what was the China one?
The China one?
Oh, with the Chinese people that come flying down in the alley and...
Oh, that was Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, so we did that about a month.
That was Kurt Russell.
Yeah, that was a good one to play.
That's a great one. I love that movie. Of course, I say that about all of them. They're all great. They're all my favorites, or I wouldn't be playing them.
Oh, we did They Live also.
They Live, yep.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper.
So
The
yeah, if you're
Wrestler.
bored, go to our Rumble. We've got all kinds of movies you can watch.
I
Go
want to
for a list.
play. I want to play some like uh, Logan's Run, but Jane stopped me that night because it had nudity in it. So I didn't. I was going to air it and I didn't because of the nudity. So we haven't made up our mind because it's just brief. It's not. It's
I
not
know.
real. It's not like a sex scene or anything. It's just a brief nudity. But you know, it's like I guess it'd be no different than seeing Mel Gibson's butt in all his movies when you or
Blummy
Kevin
butt.
Costner's butt in Dances with Wolves and
Or a blummy butt on our
a
thumbnail.
blummy butt. Yeah, we made it. So I don't know what the difference is, but it was female breasts. So I don't know how everybody, and we didn't want to offend anybody. I don't see anything wrong with it, but
Blazer said there was nudity and They Live.
no. Oh, well, actually, at the end there wasn't there?
And the dwarf said some boobies.
Yeah, there was nudity at the end of They Live. Remember, there was. So I guess Logan's Run's back on the table.
Oh, oops. All right. Blazer said yes, the end. Wow.
See, I remember watching all these movies when they first came out. So a lot of times I'll remember the movies, but I don't remember. Oh man, there was nudity in this. I don't remember that.
Don't forget that about being family friendly.
Well, I never said we're family friendly, and that's why we're playing them late at night. But anyway, just a heads up: if we play Logan's Run, there is nudity.
Yeah, just
we're trying not to. I mean, we don't want to have a full out soft porn playing on our channel, if you know what I mean. But
well, if you think about it, if anybody watched Game of Thrones, you definitely saw nudity.
definitely.
My goodness. Heidi. Blazer? Blazer. Heidi's staring at you.
So, I mean, you can turn on the TV now and just see more than what we would show on a movie that we played anyway. So I guess it really doesn't matter. We just don't try to be offensive or show some of the 80 movies. Some of the 80 movies I watched, it was nonstop nudity all the way through the whole movie. So you definitely can't do stuff like that.
And I know we're old, but when we were little, they made this big ordeal about Jane Russell doing the crisscross bra on the outside of her shirt and just using the tape measure. And everybody just went, how dare she? Oh, now look what we're looking at. My goodness. And they thought that was just horrible. She even had a shirt on. Heidi forgot about those stickers. Go to Rumble. That's why some people are on Rumble only. They get to dance and do all kinds of crazy things over on Rumble.
Yeah, there's neat stickers, and we made up special ones just for our channel. I wish YouTube would let us make up stickers, but I guess if you make up memberships, you can do that. But we're not monetized, so we don't have any levels or memberships or anything like that. So
they're playing with the little emojis, walking lightly. Says this one looks like a blemmy. It actually does. You know, SpongeBob-ish.
yeah, we talked about SpongeBob possibly being a blimmy.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
And McGrimace from McDonald's.
Yeah, Dwarf brought that up.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about him. Grimace. Wow. How dare you question my headless behaviors? Don't make me watch soft porn. Space Penguins. Dun, dun, dun.
Space Penguins, the movie. Space Penguins, the movie. I like Space Penguins.
Those comments get a goat. Space Penguins. Oh my.
That is crazy. I don't know. I'm thinking of like I said, Fantastic Voyage and maybe Brass Bottle.
I don't think I've seen
the Brass Bottle.
I don't know what that one's about.
I just told you earlier.
No, I mean,
Which
I
one?
don't think of Brass Bottom. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I like it. It's a comedy. Kind of has the, like I said, it kind of has a little bit of the paranormal, high strangeness stuff. That's because it has the genie in it, and he creates havoc all through the whole movie. He's trying to do good, but he's from another century, another time. So what he thinks is what the guy wants is not quite exactly. So it another one is what is it? Route 66. Is that the name of the movie? Anyway, it's a movie where it's a highway that doesn't exist, but in another dimension you can find it and travel down it.
Ew.
I think it has nudity in it though, so I don't know. I'll have to watch it again to make sure it's not too bad if we ever play it. It
McGriddles.
definitely has cussing in it. I know that for sure.
You
I'm
can't
trying
get
to
away
remember if
from
it has nudity.
Look at all the dirtiness that was hidden in kid movies
Right.
and cartoons.
Dwarf City. I didn't call him McGrimace though.
McGrimace. Have you seen the Fourth Kind movie? I don't know if I've seen the Fourth Kind.
I don't think so.
About
Maybe.
a whole abduction thingy with Mila Jovovich.
Jovovich. I don't know. I might have seen it. I watch so many movies, I lose track. I really do.
We might have to add a Sunday night because Sunday nights are kind of boring and nobody's on.
Well, we were doing Lost in Space on Sunday night, and I got two episodes ready to go, but we just
Oh.
don't really ever get around to playing it. Either we're tired or we're on a show, and then something happens and we don't get it loaded in time. And
So don't be surprised. Sunday night might be a Lost in Space night.
oh, I see
Which
Heidi's
word?
over there. Heidi's over there in Rumble playing with the stickers now.
Do I have to get on the tablet and go on Rumble and start doing the little dancing emojis? There's a UFO.
Did anybody say they've ever seen the two movies before? The Brass Bottle or Fantastic Voyage? Fantastic Voyage was awesome when I was a kid growing up when it came out.
Blaze just said there's a UFO abduction group of fish that they got caught but thrown back. Oh, YouTube needs to step up and do little movable emojis.
What if we were from another planet?
Oh, where are we going?
And we came here, and so the aliens are coming to take us home. But then all the time we spent on Earth, we became assholes. So then they bring us back. Don't want us no more, so they take us back to Earth. So we got sent here from another planet. The aliens came and got us, took us away to go back home. Then they realized, man, you guys are assholes. So then they ship us back.
Is it going to be called Alien Rejects?
I don't know.
It's kind of like that little meme that I showed you the other day when the UFOs are looking down and there's people down here saying, please get us out of here. And the UFO capture says, we kind of liked it back in the old days when they were scared of us. Oh my.
There you go. Walking Lightly gets it. It says we'd be segregated for being way too assholes for the natives on our other planet. I know we could have really came from somewhere else, and they came and rescued us, or it's okay, time to bring you back. And then it's like we were on Earth so long that we became assholes. It's like, no, we don't want you no more. And so they bring us back to Earth.
Maybe we are a prison planet.
That's true. Maybe we are.
Yeah. We can't handle these humans. We got to put them on a planet someplace by themselves. Then we'll just watch them. A reality show.
Yeah. We got to mine all the minerals off of Earth. That reminds me of Stargate. I love that movie Stargate, where they go through the Stargate and they go to the other world and they're mining all the minerals. They got all the human-like species or the other race mining all the mines to get all the raw minerals out for them. And then the humans mess it up. The humans get the slaves to revolt against the aliens, and the movie's over. They have to have a fight and kill each other.
Claudette.
Hi, Claudette.
Welcome in. We might have to change some words to a song. They're coming.
Why do you think it's taking so long?
I don't know, because they don't want us. We need to change the song of "They're coming to take us away." Ha ha! They're coming to take us away.
There is a song like that.
Yeah,
To
but
the
it's
Funny
different
Farm,
words.
where life is
Different-
wonderful.
Different words.
I know.
Grady. Grady.
Hey, Grady.
Goat night. And I'll do the other one. You want me to do both? Hold on. There we go. Welcome in, Grady.
That's a double goater.
Welcome to our crazy chat. Everyone say hi, Grady. Welcome
I
in.
know what we'll do.
in. What
We will.
he ascended, but no one knows because they put a clone in your place, so no one thinks you left. Oh, Blazer. Oh my.
So I've been messing around with our decal or our logo,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
wherever it's at. Where'd you put it, Jane?
I didn't touch your computer.
Well, somebody
You just
did.
had it up before the show started.
I know. I lost it already, evidently. What the heck?
I need to add more sounds over here. I need to do the do 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 do. I can do the drum.
I was thinking that I will take this logo. Let me go over here and find it. I know it's over here somewhere. That I will take this logo. Maybe I'll add that to Rumble as a sticker or a pop-up for Rumble. He might end up being on a shirt too. I kind of like this owl.
I like that just by himself. You don't have to put Midwest or nothing. Just have our owl on a shirt. That would be so cool. And he does look like that little screech owl that I captured for real last year. He's so cool.
But who, me?
Huh? What?
I said you could put who, me on there. Just the way he's looking at you, like who, me?
Who? Oh, who? Me? Who? Me? You
So anyway, that's why I messed with this today in between shows.
Robin just said, fun fact, just reported Hurricane Aaron is now over 900 miles wide. Wow.
I like the owl with the other colors.
I like the owl on Rumble that changes and flashes and.
Yeah, but what owl with other colors? We've only done blue.
The blue color. Is that a portal?
I don't know what other colors. We've only done our owl in
Maybe
blue.
she likes the blue color.
They're both blue. I don't know. I like the owl and the other colors and the colors. Oh, I guess it's not other colors and the color. She likes it and
You like the blue.
Yeah, I like the blue.
Yeah, I think it pops. I like it.
Because I added
What in the world is that? Dodo birds?
It started like this.
Yeah.
That was our first one that I made. Well, the first one I made was horrible, so I can't really show it. It was bad. It didn't come out at all. So this was the best of those. Then this was the next generation where I added the same thing, but I added like a red to pop it.
Kind of
So-
made it trippy.
So if you see this blue ring, I kept the blue ring in the black. And then that's how we got to this.
I like him.
So there's a little bit of difference between that owl and this owl. They're pretty close.
Mm-hmm. And then we got the real picture that we have on a t-shirt.
We do have a real picture of the owl. I'm not
And
sure
I've heard him a couple times. I just haven't heard him a whole lot yet this summer.
So anyway, it's a work in progress. I don't even know if it'll end up being like the one I just showed. Who knows by the time we actually put it on the shirt or decide what to do with it. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey and Hillbilly Herb. Welcome in, guys.
No, I did not do it. I did not draw that by hand, Corey.
Welcome in, Corey.
I think I could if I took my time. It's been a long time since I've drawn anything, but I can draw pretty good. I want to turn it into an avatar, like a full owl with little legs and like he has an attitude and more realistic in colors. Maybe I could even make a GIF out of him and have him walk across the screen, then stop in the middle and stare at you, like, then walk off. I don't know. All kinds of stuff we can do with that little guy.
Little guy.
So what shall we do? Shall we get into some cryptids, or you want to do something else, or we want to keep talking? Everybody want to just keep talking, or you want to?
We can get into a
Show a
cryptid report.
cryptid
I'll let
report
you
or
know,
something.
and I'll let you know when I start seeing some weird lights show up in the sky.
Oh.
Because it's not. Oh, never mind. One started down below.
I know what I'll do. I'll
It's up to these. They want a sky watch for a while, then we can do cryptid reports. Because
I got a
about time
picture.
for these weird lights to start showing up.
I got a weird picture that I'll show you. So we were talking about genealogy and stuff. So I dug through some old pictures of the family. So I thought I would bring them up real quick.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna like these.
Uh-oh.
So these are from like the 1800s.
Your family?
Yeah. Old family portraits, you know how it is. Taking portraits, back in the old days, and my family was out there, and
yeah, that's Uncle Joe.
yeah.
Oh, come on, even a Sasquatch. Oh, come on. Those are good. Where do you find these things?
I don't know. But I think they find me.
Oh, that was good.
The strange thing, though, I mean, look at how many families actually took poses like that, besides cryptids. But how many people took pictures of beside lakes, out in the meadows, by their house, in their family room, whatever, and they all had their nice suits on and three-piece suit, and they all stand there, for the pictures. I mean, it looks like it could be real.
Uncle Frank.
Uncle Frank, you can't have Uncle Frank in any of the pictures.
Oh, that was good.
But I actually have old photos of our family that look similar to that. I mean, really. So I found those the other day or whenever, and I thought that was funny. They could be my family. I don't know. I haven't really traced it or looked it back.
AI Bigfoots are everywhere. Yeah, you had to stand there for a long time.
Right. That's why they like taking in pictures of dead loved ones.
That's what Clay just said.
Because they don't move.
Sometimes they would dress up their dead relatives in order to get one last photo.
They would not. They would only not only take pictures of them because when they had the parlors was the room that you would have your wake or your morning room was your parlors. So you would literally have grandpa or grandma or whoever the loved one was in their coffin in your parlor. But just like these photos that were cryptids, they would actually dress up, put them in their best Sunday clothes or whatever you wanted to dress them in, and they would put them in a chair and they would take photos like that, like they were living. Some of them would even like put grandma in an apron and have her out in the kitchen with a rolling pin in her hand, like she was doing an everyday task, but she was passed away. Or
Wow.
have a book in her hand and have the children around her like she's reading a book. So you think we're weird? Just think about the people in the Victorian days.
Yeah, and they think we're weird.
But
Um,
it'd be nothing for them to take a picture of a baby that passed away, so that they'd be all dressed up in their little frilly dresses or outfits, and they'd be in a casket or their wood coffin, and they'd take pictures. That'd be their last picture, I guess.
Thank you, Walking Lightly. You can get that on our store.
What's that?
Yep. The shirt. Yeah, we've got tri-sleeve shirts on our merch store, and they're very comfortable. I absolutely love these tri-sleeves. We've got Midwest, we've got Giro. The other one's a Bigfoot one.
Yeah, we have what was it? I can't remember the law of American Legends. We have Bigfoot, Mothman. We're going to add Dogman, and I don't know. We have penguins, space penguin T-shirts out there. Those are really good. One of those are in a tri-sleeve shirt like what Jane has on. I really like those tri-sleeves.
Yeah, these are so comfortable. I love them. And they come in different colors.
Hi,
Wel-
Amber.
Welcome in, Deb. Also, yeah, Deb came in
Hi,
and
Deb.
Amber came in. So yeah, they're nice and thin. They wash easy. I absolutely love these tri-sleeve shirts.
That's a good point, Deb. Deb says no wonder no one is ever smiling in those old Victorian pictures.
Yeah, 'cause
So
you gotta stand
that
there for
makes
a
you
long
think,
time.
okay, since they pose dead people, loved ones in their pictures, you'd have to sit there and try to figure out, okay, which one's for us, which one's alive, which one's
Yeah.
living, which one's dead,
Who's dead?
or are any of them dead, or any of them alive? Maybe the whole family's dead and they took a picture.
Oh, that's creepy.
How do you know?
Wow.
There's Lone W over there in Rumble.
Are you guys in the same house but two different rooms? He is right back in there. We're both in the basement. Now, if you didn't know, Grady, we're husband and wife, by the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're both in the basement. This is my music room. When the kids moved out, this was the living room for the kids and where they hung out and all the game room and everything. Kids moved out and I kind of turned it into my music room, and my recording studio and stuff like that is back here. He's on that side of the basement in the pool table room. Where'd you go? Oh, what are you gonna do?
Can you see me?
I can kind of see it back. Yeah, I can see it back there.
All right.
Trying to scare me? So yeah, we're both in the basement. Oh, there he is. Oh, it is a fun room. I got all my instruments down here. We can have a drum circle going if we wanted.
Drum circle. I added new stuff today to my background, if anybody's noticed. Usually Blazer notices, but I don't know, is Blazer still even in here?
I know. Blazer, wake up. Blazer, are you here? Blazer, come to the office.
Do you have Gerald locked in his room?
The drum circle.
Drum circle.
Come on over, dwarf.
Yeah.
I got all
Anybody
kinds of drums.
anybody that comes over, we have a bowl of crystals or rocks. You guys can pick out some to take home, and you can sit here if you know how to play an instrument or beat on a drum. You can hang out, and we'll play some guitar and handpan and bongos and keyboard or guitar, whatever you want.
And you guys just go over to Giro Sounds. You can hear all kinds of videos. Do I do live? No, I usually don't perform and do live. I mainly do just videos, make sure it sounds good, and then I upload it. I love the ghost. All right, ready? Here we go again. Everybody loves our goat. No, I don't do live. I mean, I could go live on my channel, but I make too many mistakes, guys. I just do it for fun. I do videos and upload them. But if you want singing bowls, Native American flutes, I got all kinds of stuff on my channel. So go over to Giro Sounds and subscribe if you haven't. I got somebody that made a comment that they listen to that singing bowl one every single day and just sit there and just listen.
I think we ought to go live on your channel sometime and just see who all shows up.
Oh my gosh. I mean, do I have to have I can go live. Yeah, I got enough subscribers to go live.
Yeah, I think you only have to have 100. I think. If I remember, it's been so long ago. I don't remember.
If I had other people playing with me, it's different. But if I'm all by myself, I do still get nervous. Even though I was a worship leader for 20 years in churches, people didn't look at me. They're supposed to be singing to the Lord or watching the words on the wall. And, I don't perform, but I do get nervous. But if you want to see videos, there's all kinds of videos I think I've been doing it for 6 years on that channel.
Yeah, you're crazy.
You can even go back and watch the very beginning handpans and see what it sounded like at the beginning. Because I've been playing handpan for 6 years now. Hey, Derek, welcome in.
So if you go to Jane's channel at Churro Sounds, you can see, did you already mention it that you did a walkthrough back there with all your instruments and showed some of the crystals, and we showed a lot of the instruments. And
yeah, I haven't done a walkthrough in a while, but I think there's a couple videos that I go through and show all the instruments and the ocarinas and all the different tongue drums, and we just got all kinds of things.
Deb says I got to have more.
I got to have more handpan.
Got to have cowbell. Need more cowbell.
That's my last handpan, so I won't be getting any more.
You said that on the last.
I know. Oh, you mean I can get another one?
I didn't say that.
It only took 4 months to get when I requested it. No, I'm still learning this one, and I haven't even had it a year yet. I got it.
Hi, Derek.
Remember?
I saw Grady in here.
Yeah, Grady's in here. Grady's in here. He's loving
getting quite a few people from that chat group over there in the little season.
Yeah. You know what? Grady's show. Hey, Grady, you need a goat.
You do need a goat,
that
Grady.
Community would love to have a goat. And Grady's personality is he needs a screaming goat on his show. They're only like $7 on Amazon.
Well, while we're talking, I'll show my next picture.
Oh boy. Yeah, Blazer's still here. What is that?
This is a Halalukala silver sword found on the high slopes of Maui volcano. It's on the volcano. And it's a rare alpine plant that blooms just once in its lifetime, and then it dies.
Oh, wow.
So it blooms and looks like this.
Wow, that's pretty.
Wonderful plant, colorful, and gets really tall, and then it's done.
That is really pretty.
But you can see all the other ones. Look at all the other ones that haven't bloomed in the background, if you can see them.
That is so cool. I wonder what
see all these ones in the back that look like tribbles or whatever, but they're actually pokey like this guy. But there's no season, there's no time, you don't know when they're going to bloom. They just bloom. So the ones in back can bloom at different times, and so if you notice, they're not all blooming at the same time.
So it's considered a cactus?
It is considered like a
Okay.
cactus. It's actually they call it an alpine plant. So I would guess it's a cactus, maybe
Hmm.
almost like a pine tree kind of deal at the top. I don't know.
Daryl said that's me in the Rumble. LOL. A new person over on Rumble.
Oh, the lone W.
Yeah.
All right.
And Blazer, thank you very much for posting Grady's link. And God bless you too, Grady. You're a great guy. We love you too. I'm just so glad that we all met each other and found some new friends and a great community. And I mean, I follow a lot of communities.
So
Ooh,
does
thank
anybody?
you, Blazer.
We'll have to do a show on that sometime. We're gonna have Rev on for sure. Maybe we'll have Grady come on, or
Oh yeah, we could have a panel show. But you
but
did get Rev
we're gonna
scheduled,
talk
yeah?
about the little season. So how many in chat has ever heard of the little season?
I like what was said tonight though. Last season.
Last season. That's a good
I
term.
like that. I like what Connor was saying. That's the last season. I really liked what he was saying tonight.
But there is I just saw it the other day. There is an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I mean, I've seen the movie a long time ago. I've seen it several times, but I never put two and two together. But he mentions Satan's Little Season in that movie.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is
Little
another one.
Caesars.
You know, there are so many dispensations I can't keep track of them. Little Season, Little Caesars. I have a hard time.
Pizza, pizza.
But that's when the disciples went to Rome. So that dispensation happened when the disciples went to Rome and they had Little Caesars. That was a Little Caesars dispensation.
Little Caesars. How about short season? I prefer a lot of seasoning. Blazer, pizza, pizza. Oh my gosh. You might have to show the pizza picture now.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that.
Grady probably has not seen the famous pizza picture. Everybody wants to see the pizza.
All right.
So are you ready, Grady? Get ready for an amazing pizza that this chat they request us to show this picture.
So this is a Priazzo, which is roughly translated to pizza pie.
Pizza porn.
So it's a stuffed pizza in a pie form. So there's a bottom crust, a top crust, and then obviously you have the big thick crust on the ends. And so all your cheese and your ingredients, whatever you get, is inside. Then you have a top layer of crust, and then you have that big thick layer of pizza sauce. So there you go, pizza.
Why do you guys twist things around so much?
Why? What'd they say now?
Soft pizza porn. Pizza porn.
Oh, it is. I mean, they call that food porn when you start showing pizza or your food, like you take selfies of the food, and show it. That is like food porn. They call it that.
Grady says he loved to come on. He has some crazy stories.
So I'm looking up this movie that I wanted to talk about just a little bit.
I didn't say anything about that cactus.
What about the cactus?
And what about the cactus?
Why you got to pick on a cactus?
I didn't know we were going back to the cactus. I thought we were talking about food and pizza. Make up your mind, Blazer. So yeah, Grady, this is not our normal show. Sunday we interview. No goats on Sunday. We're interviewing a guest. We kind of behave ourselves. Wednesday night, we're up till 2 a.m. sometimes, 4-hour show, just hanging out and just being weird and crazy, and we do whatever. And here pretty soon we might be showing some lights.
Oh.
It's 11 o'clock. It's going to start. Yeah, they're happening kind of low right now. We can show the sky watch here in a little bit. There's only one Blazer.
There's only one.
There's only one, Blazer. I'll tell you what, Blazer. We have another friend that comes in our chat now, and they mad packs. I swear you guys are brothers. He reminds me so much of you, Blazer. He's probably in bed right now because I think he said he gets up at 2 a.m.
So
movie night is Friday and Saturday nights on Rumble. Sunday we might be doing some Sundays for would you say Lost in Space?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Walking Lightly just asked. Is there a lot of people in the area where your farm is, guys? What's the population of our town?
Used to be like 2,500. It might be 2,300 now. But when I was growing up, we were getting close to 2,800.
Yeah, I thought it was 2,600 at one time. Yeah. So we're just a tiny little farm town surrounded by cornfields, bean fields, right next to the Illinois River. You made a zap. Yeah, Mad Packs, baby.
So I don't know if anybody else is in here besides Grady from our other chat family.
So far, I haven't seen Mad Packs. Like I said, he's back to work, so he's probably in bed.
There's a reference to the little season in Schwarzenegger's End of Days.
Really?
Well, you know how they show in the movies where something terrific or horrific is going to happen, and there's always somebody preaching the end of times or saying, "Hey, the end of times is coming."
Yeah.
Well, the guy on the street, the old bum-looking guy, actually quotes the Bible about Satan's little season that he and at the end he says he is loosed.
Oh my gosh.
And then stuff starts happening, and then Schwarzenegger pulls out a Bible out of an old box of family heirlooms or whatever, because he remembers there was a Bible in there, and he goes and they read that scripture word for word right there in this movie.
Wow.
About how we're in the little season and Satan has been loosed. And so there's a good movie
wow.
reference for really the little season.
Right in a movie. Wow. Well, they got to tell us.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be sleeping.
We might have to play that movie on our movie night. Wow. Maybe that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark though. I mean, when you start talking about all the stuff and all the demonic stuff that happens in the movie, it's pretty dark, but once again, Arnold's the hero in it. It's an action movie with a twist.
Red pill for everyone. Yeah. You get a red pill. You get a red pill. You get a red pill. We have been lied to. Yeah, Grady says, yeah, play that movie. Hey, need to subscribe to our Rumble channel because that's the only place where we do the movies.
Yeah, I mean, I think some movies we'd probably be all right on YouTube, but a lot of them they'd probably say, "Hey, you're playing copyrighted material or whatever."
Right.
So Rumble, we have our movie nights on Rumble, and we haven't had anything go on with Rumble except for one movie, and I love that movie. When I found it, it was fantastic, but it was from a foreign. It was for a foreign market, so when I aired it, it played. Everybody got to see it, but then they took it down without telling me anything. They just got rid of it. They didn't send me an email. They didn't say, "Hey, this is copyright." They didn't say anything about it.
No.
Then I played it again, thinking, okay, maybe it was just a mistake. Maybe it didn't save. Maybe it didn't upload right. So I played it again. Got it about 30 minutes in. Then they just shut down the stream.
Bless you. I'll stay.
So even Rumble won't let you play out of market movies. is the moral of that lesson, I guess.
Hillbilly, checking under my chair. Only green pills.
Only green pills.
And I gotta scroll back. What was that? What breed is your dog, guys? She is half Catahoula and half Mountain Cur. So her mom was purebred Mountain Cur, and that's what we wanted because we've had a Mountain Cur before. And then the dad was purebred Catahoula, which is a similar type dog. A lot of Mountain Curs, they dock their tails. Catahoula has the whip tail, so they did not dock her tail. She has a little Catahoula whiptail, and she's brown brindle, just like our very first mountain cur.
Oh,
And she's 9. Yeah, she's 9 years old. Yeah, 9 years old. Our last dog, we probably won't get anymore.
I don't think so. I think I'm done picking up
Yep.
poop and cleaning up after animals.
Yeah,
And
we're done with cats. We're done with dogs. Still like our goats and chicken. We're not getting any new goats, so when these guys go there, finally we'll be done. So enjoy the goats on the live cam.
might maybe if the time comes, we might have to see if our niece will take our remaining goats.
Possibly, yeah. If we get down to one, they can't be single, so yeah, one or two might have to go to. Oh, she only has what, 12?
Yeah,
12 or so goats, and she lets them out, and they follow her around the yard all over the place. And
she needs chickens.
I know, I'm surprised they don't have any chickens up there. Oh, mine died a couple years ago, and yes, done having dogs. Well, we are in our 60s. We kind of want to possibly travel and, do a little bit, and we kind of really can't. We got kidless, right? Then we started collecting chickens and goats. We can't really go anywhere overnight and stuff like that. And so,
I'll take some of the credit, but I don't like that "we" word.
We? No, I started collecting.
I don't think we
chickens
were
and goats.
collecting.
You just allowed me to start collecting chickens and goats, and none of them is milking goats, so we don't get goat milk. Our little female is, I guess you got to get them pregnant first, and then you can start milking them. And I don't want to have babies, so our little female is just going to be the little baby sister that beats up her two brothers. And Gary, the original goat, Gary. Speaking of goats,
Goat.
you got both of them.
All right.
I hope I didn't miss any comments. Yeah. Alien movies, superfood, sweet cheese.
Yeah.
I just subbed on Rumble. Yay, we got a new subscriber on Rumble.
All right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I thought our Rumble channel would grow quite a bit, playing movies and doing our, like this show tonight's going out on Rumble Live. Our guest shows are going out on Rumble Live.
Aw. And yes, Clyde is the original OG. Do I have?
Yep, Clyde.
My Clyde mug must be upstairs. Yeah, we do have.
I probably got a picture of old Clyde.
We got Clyde in our merch store. He was our first goat with Gary. Clyde was a big Nubian, and he was the size of a miniature donkey. That thing was so huge.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
he
guess I only put him up there like that. I thought we had.
He's up there in the corner.
I thought we had a bigger picture of him on here,
He's
but maybe I don't.
up there.
So yeah, maybe I got the big picture somewhere else.
Clyde passed away a little over a year ago in the nasty heat last summer, but he was getting to be an old guy. But Gary's a year older and he's still going, but he's a smaller goat.
Yeah, he's stocky and shorter, and I think he's pretty rambunctious.
Yeah, he's still feisty with the three little babies, and they're not babies; they're 2 years old.
I think the babies are keeping them young.
Have either of you ever ran through a cornfield? No,
I have.
Not even with a flashlight. No, not even with the flashlight.
I have. We used to play hide and seek in the cornfield growing up.
Yeah, we didn't know about cryptids back then.
No.
I don't get even close to that cornfield.
Probably why a lot of my cousins disappeared and I didn't know it. I thought they just left us out there and didn't play anymore, but they probably got taken. But we'd have family gatherings. All of our older family of my family all had farms. So we would go to each other's farms, for not vacations, but birthdays and anniversaries and all that. But usually the main family functions, we went to our my mom's sister farm, because they had a really nice house. They had a big 2-story white farmhouse, and it was pretty nice compared to some of the other houses. So we'd always go there. There's plenty of room for the kids to play outside. We played wiffle ball and stuff all the time and kickball or whatever.
Ooh,
But when it got dark, so the older family members, like my mom and dad, aunts and uncles, grandma, grandpas, all them, they all sat around the table and they played rook all night. So it would be nothing to be out there till 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning. So us kids would be outside. We'd be out in the silos, in the barns, trying to start the old Jeep, whatever, tractors, whatever. But we always played hide and seek or witches are out tonight or whatever game you guys called it by. But it's usually hide and seek in the cornfield.
The corn stalks you.
And when a new family member or whatever would come over, we'd play the game. But all the older kids would just like sneak away and leave the cornfield. So the new young kid or whatever is out there wandering around by himself on the cornfield.
Just like Amber said, she got lost in a cornfield once.
Yep.
I mean, I go in there and I pull down the leaves. The ears are already grown. So I go in there and grab a bunch of leaves for the goats. And I go in there 3 or 4 times and get 2 handfuls of leaves. I go in there like 8 or 10 rows. And if there was something in there, I swear it'd take forever to get out of that cornfield. And I'm only in there just a little bit. But at night, no, I don't even get close. If you guys watch our 24/7 stream at night, you see skunks and possums and coons and everything comes out of that cornfield at night.
It isn't nothing having those corn silk spiders or whatever. You'd have web. You'd run down the aisle and you cut across. And you just run in this great big thick web right across your face.
No.
Or you'd be running so hard and those leaves would cut you around the edges of your face when you're running or your arms when you're trying to block them.
No, going backwards to a cornfield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I stay away from the cornfield at night.
And
speaking of cornfield, we do have some lights that's popping up. We could do that for a little while and then do the cryptid report.
I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a skunk.
Yeah, we do have one skunk. Well, we've had, ever since dark, we've had something out there.
Something?
Either a skunk or possum, coon. Now, right now, the Sky Watch.
So there's a skunk. So there's our bird feeder / cryptid feeder. Out on the edge, whatever, where all the animals show up.
The fart kitty. Ooh. Ooh.
Either he's stretching or something spooked him.
Something must be running up the second driveway. So that's a little tree area over there close to the barn on our second driveway that goes to the big double doors. And they just eat sunflower seeds and peanuts and whatever's left over from the day.
Oh, now he put his butt back down.
Something, cornfield.
The corn. Is that a movie, The Corn Have Eyes?
Oh, the corn have eyes? Ew.
I always heard that saying. I don't know if I heard it growing up or if that's an actual movie. The corn have eyes.
Blazer said the corn's stalking you.
Oh.
The cuddle love. Now we've got, that one night, was it last Wednesday that 6 of them showed up on the camera? And that was the most I think we've seen is 6 skunks. And there's like 2 possums and there's like 4 to 6 raccoons at times. There's a fox, but there's a few foxes. I think some of them may be the babies from this year. So I'm not exactly sure how many foxes we have. But these little skunks will go after the foxes. I think it's just hilarious. They'll charge after them like, get out of here. This is my food.
I like when they hop around just like you see in the cartoon for Pepe Le Pew. Boink, 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 boink. They just start dancing, jumping around when they get all agitated and all worked up.
There it is. The hills have eyes.
The hills have eyes. But I remember hearing the corn have eyes.
The corn has ears.
The corn does have ears. So I don't know. Maybe it was just the older generation trying to tell us that the corn's watching you or something out in the cornfields watching you, because they always told us the corn has eyes.
Oh, I never thought of that. Are skunks in the weasel family?
I don't think so, but I don't know. Maybe.
Corey just said skunks are weasels.
Oh, maybe.
It
I
might
don't
be
know.
in a weasel family. I didn't even think about that, but they're wider.
Oh, I just saw a paw or something in the back of the waterfall. So there must be another one in the very back.
Oh. Maybe that's why he jumped, because
So
somebody
I
else.
just saw something reaching through the waterfall from the back.
The potatoes have eyes.
You see it?
No, I don't.
Every once in a while, right here by the squirrel, you'll see a
Maybe
hand
a
or a
mouse.
paw.
Maybe it's a mouse.
Well, it could be a mouse, I guess.
Unless there's a skunk up inside there, because there is that one skunk that likes to go inside the waterfall right there.
Now it's probably not going to do it. Maybe it was just a camera defect or something, because now I don't see it doing it.
Peas have eyes. Black-eyed peas.
Black eyed peas.
Now I need to catch your last cryptid video. Oh, you mean the Blemmies? Blemmies. Yeah, that was a good
Well,
show.
today we did. Look at that floating along in the air right there. See it?
A bug.
I don't know what it was.
And today we were on Jessica's show. She was on our show Sunday, and today she asked to be on her show. And we kind of did some cryptids. Dana,
Yeah, we talked about Bigfoot. And we talked about.
Have you ever heard of shapeshifters around your property and little people? Little people, yes, because you actually mentioned that we've got little people on our property, Amber.
I don't know about shapeshifters.
I'm not sure about shapeshifters. The only thing I know kind of for sure is Sasquatch. And then you mentioned you've picked up little people on the tree line over there on the other side of the field. And other than that, we've got, I mean, who knows? Are these Bigfoot shape-shifting in the coons and skunks? And people do say that.
So which camera? Garden?
Yeah. I don't see one currently, but it is that time that they will be showing up for about an hour. Some of them are really nice and
So is
bright.
Lion Gate still going on, or is it over?
No, I think I'm pretty sure Lionsgate's only like a few days. Where do you guys go live? It's on our Midwest Night Watchers, and it might be down a few ways because it's probably been going for a couple of weeks. But we do have a 24/7 live on Midwest Night Watchers, and it goes all the time. You can see our goats and chickens and birds during the day, and at night I do the Sky Watch, and then I have another camera that shows the little night critters that come up. Lionsgate ended the 13th. No, I mean what state you go? Oh, Central Illinois. And if you know where Peoria is, we're about 45 minutes north of Peoria. We're right on the Illinois River. So
you
yeah,
got
we're
five
Central Illinois.
things. You got 5 things moving on the screen right now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we do.
It was.
Yeah, I do see it. And the camera is pointing north. And sometimes when the northern lights start, you can kind of see the glow over there right above the trees.
So that's the Big Dipper. That's the pan right there. And you can see the little guy right here. And there was a couple that disappeared in the pan.
And then some of them are really bright. And this will be going on. Oh, shoot. This is the 3rd week. We should have another 3 or 4 weeks of this happening every single night, about the same time, 11 to 12 Central Time. Goats and chickens. Oh, my. YouTube live. Is that the live now?
I don't know. You name them.
Yeah, because I didn't think it was named Goats and Chickens. Oh, my.
Maybe he just said that.
Oh, this chat's going. Grady is in Southeast Missouri.
Oh,
all right. So yeah, it still takes like 3 hours to get to St. Louis.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're below I-80 and we're north of Peoria, tiny little farm town.
Oh,
I believe you got a shapeshifter there. I see a wolf changing into an owl.
Is it a screech owl or a normal sized owl?
Oh, now that's interesting because I did hear howling with a screech owl last fall and then a rabbit. But I say definitely can be another animal directly related to Native Americans. Wow.
We get the feeling. I think we talked to you, Amber. We probably talked to a couple other people about. We think there was a trail, a normal trail from the river past our property in the very back, and we think that's where the little people travel. That's where the foxes travel. That's where everybody travels along that cornfield. The first few rows.
If you go back to last fall on our channel under videos and not live, when we took the train track trip and
Yeah.
checked out the trees that you guys are seeing in the background, we went all the way. I mean, that's far. That's about a mile or so away. And we did see tons of holes, which seemed an awful lot for just some skunks and badgers and whatever, woodchucks or whatever is living in them. But there was all kinds of openings way back there close to the train tracks. That's interesting. Yes, Amber has a YouTube channel. Yep. Amber's Para World. And she goes cryptid hunting and goes into cemeteries and
Amber's been on our channel quite a
yep.
few times.
Well, Amber was on about a month ago, I think. Amber
yeah,
was
we've had her on. We've had her at least 2 or 3 times, I think.
Aw, thank you, Grady. Yeah, Amber just had a show tonight, which was really good. Walking in the woods, hearing things. We had to do this. And I just walk in between these fields and see if something is thrown at us.
Go ahead.
They don't throw corn cobs at us or anything.
I'll keep an eye on the camera for you, and you go out there and we'll see what happens.
Now, like I said, it's been quiet. Maybe Amber can pick that up, but I have not heard any whoops, no tree knocks, no whistles. Nothing is responding back. It's very, very, very quiet. So either we don't have any Sasquatch this summer or they're just being quiet. But there just has not been much evidence of anything this summer. Either it's too hot, maybe they're not just not around. Maybe they're still hanging around the Illinois River, but it's just been quiet this year. I don't get it. Putting a feral kid to bed.
Oh, a feral kid.
Poor Charlie Ann. That's funny. The Squatch went home. Maybe. I mean, just I'm, doing my normal stuff, and even screech owls. I used to do a little screech owl, and they were trying to mimic a little screech owl back at me. I'm not getting any responses this summer, so I think it's really quiet. So maybe they'll show up this fall or something, but I don't think we got any Sasquatch around this summer. It's just skunks. And I keep forgetting this guy. Darn it.
Yeah. Did you tell him about you went in the cornfield? Did you tell him your little story about something ran away from you, or
something ran out of the cornfield the other night, and it wasn't small. It was something big, and I keep thinking, I hope that was a deer. I hope that was a deer. I hope that was a deer. But I was back there picking elderberries and elderberry leaves and stuff for the goats. And, if it was a Sasquatch watching what I'm doing, he didn't realize I was going to turn around and book right into the cornfield to grab some leaves, and something went booking out, and it was big. It was more likely a deer, but oh my goodness. She's 100% feral.
100% feral.
Hey, Baja girl, welcome in. Ooh, that's a nice bright one.
I don't know. I don't know if it was a Sasquatch or a deer, or
it was probably a deer. Probably. Yeah, higher frequency. Yeah. Like I said, these animals have been just kind of non-stop eating here lately, and I don't get it. They usually don't pig out this much.
Or I said, is he? It could have been a deer, could have been Sasquatch. I don't know, or maybe it could have been this guy.
Ooh, don't say that. I still have to pick corn ears out of the cornfield.
He'll help you. He'd be a good worker. You know how many ears of corn he could probably pick?
Oh, elderberry spot. Yeah, our elderberries are just now starting to ripen up. I give them to the chickens and goats, and then I pick some for myself and dehydrate them. Make homemade elderberry syrup every winter. Best thing to get rid of colds and flus. Let's go hunt some Wendigo. Wendigo of the corn. That's a nice good one. That's a bright one down below.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway, if you're new in here like Grady, this is the 4th year in a row that this has happened underneath the Big Dipper. This time of year, like August 8th until like the 3rd week of September, for an hour at night, these strange lights show up, power up, and then disappear. They're not satellites, and they're going different directions. And we've been watching this, if it's not cloudy, ever since August 8th again this year. I don't know if it's plasmoids or what. Is it the North Pole? Are they charging up and charging themselves with the magnetic field up there in the North Pole? I really don't know, but this is 4 years in a row that this has happened. And some of them just, they brighten up so bright. I don't know what they are. At first, 4 years ago, I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're UFO ships. They're coming in a portal. Now I'm kind of looking at it differently. I don't think they're actual ships. They might be energy ships, light ships. Are they orbs? Are they plasmoids? I really don't know what these things are.
I don't know.
But it happens every single night.
Well, you see the handle really good now. At the very top,
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
the handle going across and coming down to the pan.
You know, so it's like when the Big Dipper comes down like that, is it in a perfect spot? Is it opening up a portal? Are they going in? Or are they going out? But this is the 4th year in a row it's been happening. But it sure is fun to watch. And if it's not cloudy, I always have the camera facing over here so people can just kind of come in the 24/7 and just kind of watch for themselves. And then I get my Psionics camera out, which will show twice the amount of what you're seeing on these cameras. There's a nice bright one.
Yep. Hey,
And I
there's
uploaded.
Professor Bauer in the chat.
Welcome in, Professor Bauer. I did upload one video of this year, and I did it 10x speed, so you can see what is coming in during a half an hour, and I shrink it down to like a 3-minute video. And I got a good one last night because it was nice and clear last night, so I'll probably upload that one. So we got a few more weeks, and then they just kind of stop, and then once in a while you still see these lights show up, but it's a different thing than what these are. That's gonna be a nice one. Come on, power up, power up. I see 3 things moving there.
I do too.
4. There's 4 things moving there. Wow.
I don't know, Deb. We talk to Jessica all the time, but we've just never came together on doing a remote view. We've mentioned it a couple of times, but we've never actually asked necessarily for remote viewing. But maybe that'll be a show sometime.
There's another one. Come on. And it's always about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, same time, around 11 to after midnight. You'll see these every night if it's not cloudy. It's just kind of like they're recharging or something. I don't get it.
I don't know. And why that particular place and going towards the pan or coming from the pan?
Then here in a couple of weeks, they'll be under the handle because the Big Dipper will move down a little bit. And they really power up towards the end. Those last few weeks, it's like they really get bright. And I've got videos of some of the big power-ups from last year or 2 years ago that you just see this thing just power up and glisten and shimmer and then shrink down. It just totally disappears. It ain't satellites. I don't think they're aliens. So what are they?
I don't know.
I know. Nobody knows. but that's definitely, direct north. So what is it about the Dipper being in the north skies? And this, I still wonder if it's a portal or something that opens up. That's the only thing I can think of. Because that Big Dipper lock into place and just open up a portal. Are they ships? I don't know.
Hillbilly says, I see a lot like that. They show up around airplanes.
They do. I see a lot of them around airplanes. So if you see a plane in the sky and I have my night vision psionics or the binoculars, I'll look, or even just look up, look around that airplane, you will see a bright light around these planes. And these pilots have to see these.
Right.
And even like tonight, that plane going across that's blinking. Some of these big power ups, they've got to look over like, whoa, what's that light? They've got to see these.
Well, we love you too, Grady.
Oh, we love you too, Grady. Yeah, you probably do need to sleep. And Grady Bunch. I really enjoyed Grady Bunch Mondays. Grady Bunch. I love that handle. Portals,
The Grady Bunch.
That's the only thing I can think of is the Big Dipper gets down in a certain spot in the sky. Does it open up a portal for like 6 weeks? And this happens. We don't know, but it sure is interesting. And I'm glad other people are seeing this besides just me.
Grace says she's seen some morph into planes.
Oh, wow. I'm so dead. Well, good night, Grady Bunch.
We've had some people that say they're leaving and they end up watching our 24/7 almost all night. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's 5 o'clock in the morning already.
Yeah, even Jessica, the Cryptid Hunter's mom, there was one day she goes, I just only slept a few hours. I'm up almost all night watching the 24/7 Big Dipper portal. Super interesting. Yeah, I mean, it could be a portal. We don't know. But this is 4 years in a row, guys, that this is happening. And it's probably been more than that. I just caught it 4 years ago. And it always starts August 8th, which is the Lion's Gate. But Lion's Gate doesn't last 6 weeks. So this is something else.
Yeah, I think was it Blazer or somebody said it ended the 13th.
Yeah. And we also have lights every single night that is in the north skies, but it's like one after the other. You might see two. That goes on pretty much every night, but there's tons of them. So there's like 2 different events that happen up there. And bless you too. We'll catch you in the other communities chat. Somebody will be on. Well, Rev will be on tomorrow night. Celestial beings. Well, I'm wondering, are they angels? Are they charging up over there, over the North Pole? The magnetic pole. There's a mountain that's keeps coming to mind. That's the only thing I can think of is they get into a certain spot and they get re-energized or charged. And that's why you see them come out of nowhere, charge up, and then disappear.
Maybe they just come in and get something they need, whether it's energy or frequency or whatever. Then they zip right back out and continue on their way. Maybe this is like a layover.
And the only thing I can think of is this time of year because of the Big Dipper. It does something. I don't know. Same spot every single year. You can compare my videos from the last 4 years on our channel. The Dipper is right there in the north, and this activity happens.
So that's definitely a plane coming across right now. You can tell because of the steady flash.
Oh, like a sky gas station. Yeah. That's what I keep picking up this year.
Yeah, like the Big Dipper's like a Howard Johnson's on a galactic interstate. They pop in, maybe they get some food, maybe they get some gas, some energy, and then they're on their way and they take off. Who knows? So yeah, Galaxy gas station. Or if you're from the UK, it could be a petrol portal. So if anybody from the UK is out there, we can have a petrol gas station, a petrol stop. The Howard Johnsons, the Big Dipper. Yeah, I don't get it. ET teenagers joyriding. Could be. It'd have to be younger, probably, because the older ones would probably tell them, no, you don't want to go there. Lock your doors and keep on going. You don't want to stop off at Earth.
Don't stop off at Earth.
Lock your doors.
Hi, Mamie. Hi, Mamie.
We're going by a bad neighborhood. Lock your doors.
Ghetto gas station. And why are some of them brighter than others too? They need more energy.
And some of them power up really bright before.
Yeah, real bright.
Some of them just kind of stay low. They you can just barely see them.
Well, that's how I found out about this 4 years ago. I started seeing the bright ones in the sky and I went, what is that? So I went and got the psionics night vision and saw how many actually was going on that you can't see with the naked eye. And I about pooped my pants, like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So I started recording that summer, and that was 4 years ago.
Petrol portal, like the skunk.
Take me to your dealer?
That's funny.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Maybe said the same thing. Ghetto neighborhood of our galaxy.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Well, if they ever come down, Dwarf, and talk to us, we'll send them over to you to get hooked up.
Do you guys pick up any UFO, UAP activity? That's what I see stuff like this. Not just around the Big Dipper, but just in the sky. I've got all kinds of videos on our channel. And it could be UFOs. I mean, we really don't know. Or the very first thing that we uploaded, the very first video, you'll really freak out. So you click on videos and go all the way down to the very first one. I think that could have been a UFO. But these things, I don't know. I mean, they could just be plasmoids. You know, we don't know. Space dust sold by the gram.
we also have they might be smuggling moon rocks. We don't know.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think some of these videos that I've taken of them powering up and stuff could be, I mean, are they, ships? Are they energy ships, light ships? Are they metal ships? Are they mushrooms? Do we really know? I'll send them down the street to the dispensary.
They'll probably say, what? You have to pay for it? We get it for free where we come from.
We just come to Earth and steal yours.
Yeah, black market.
All of the above. Oh my goodness.
We don't know.
That's what we need. Have a video of a ET being stoned.
I like that galactic dealer though. That's
a nice one right in the middle of the pan. Two of them. There's two of them in the pan. Going two different directions also. That rules out Starlink altogether. Like, come on, they're going different directions. Oh, that was a good one.
Look how far down the handle and the pan's getting now, just from us talking this little bit.
Yeah,
this came down quite a bit.
The fall is on its way.
I don't have glasses on. It does get hard, especially if you're watching this on a cell phone. It can be hard. But usually by the time I try to zoom in on something, they start fading. There's another one coming in, another one right behind it.
One's going one direction, the other one's going the other direction. Wow.
And if you watch the ones that you think are in a row, they're not really following the same. This one just changed directions. It was going up at an angle. Now it's going over here.
Wow.
At least that's what it looked like.
And just think there's more than that, because there's more that we can't see
Oh,
even
yeah.
with the outdoor cameras. Wow.
That one was bright. Yeah, I wish I knew of a high-end camera that I could have outside and get a lot better quality picture than these. I mean, I think these security cameras are great, but I don't think I want to go the telescope route, but I don't know. Need to find something of a little better quality. I think I'd like to get more crisp.
Welcome in, Cody. So hello from a fellow paranormal investigator from VA. Awesome stuff. Thank you.
Why does that have a look? It keeps. Oh, that's one passing right there. I keep thinking that star of the handle kept having a trail behind it, but something's blinking in and out right there. Right.
Robin's got it on the 43-inch HD TV. Very clear.
Can you see it?
There's a little star right there.
I know, but it keeps blinking in and out. It looked like a trail on that for a minute, like it was moving.
Okay.
Isn't that weird?
See, this is the time that there's more of them. You know, there's a few at the beginning, and then like right in the middle of this hour or so, there's just one after another, or two or three or four. I just wish I had answers.
There's 3 of them that just went through the pan.
Wow.
Look at that plane going really low down here. I think it's
It might be a helicopter.
It says, no way, I ain't going up there by the Big Dipper. Look at all that stuff going on up there. So it's staying really low to the ground. It might be a helicopter.
A lot of times, yeah, I get on flight radar, and those low things are a lot of times helicopters. It sure is a clear, crisp night tonight. My goodness.
Yeah, I should have turned the other camera.
Some nights I do. I got the Skywatch turned upside down. I got a couple different angles and views. Come on, let's see a bright one. Very interesting. So I guess we'll watch it. Who needs answers? The thrill is not knowing and trying to find out. Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's fun to watch. I have no idea what they are or what they're doing, but they're fun to watch.
And now I know it's got to be every single year. I'm just lucky I caught it 4 years ago and has been catching them every single year. Definitely something. We got about 3 or 4 more weeks left, and then we're back just the regular ones showing up once in a while. But they start out in the pan, and then when the dipper kind of moves a little bit, they'll be showing up underneath the handle. And then after that, it just kind of fades out and disappears. She needs to get her glasses. I saw your cursor drop, and I went, oh, it landed.
Yeah, when I had my cursor on the screen.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a good one.
You consider night vision girl. Yeah, we've got night vision binoculars and psionics. Psionics is one of the best.
I want to use the psionics because it's got the most perfect picture for what we're doing, and it shows so many more stars and many more things moving that we can't necessarily see on this camera. But I haven't figured out a way to go live with it. I want to do it live. I want to just like we're doing tonight, I like to have the psionics picture up there.
Yeah, we'd be able to see twice the amount of things that we're not even
So
seeing on the outdoor camera.
I'm thinking of having somebody 3D print a way of going over the psionics eyepiece, and then on the other side have it match where it could hook up to a cell phone or a tablet, whichever the case, and then go live from that tablet showing whatever the psionics is seeing. I bought a mount for the cell phone to try to hook it up to the psionics, and technically it works, but it doesn't. The weird thing about the psionics, even if you take the rubber piece off of the eyepiece, you get this weird scaling thing where the phone doesn't detect the screen very well, so it tries to adjust for it and it messes it all up. So you need something that fits really close, where the two will fit real close together. So I want to get something 3D printed to match that up, and then maybe we'll be in business to skywatch with the psionics and have it live on our show here, or the 24/7 once in a while. Or maybe we'll dedicate our old psionics to full-time duty.
Oh, that's a nice one. There's two of them moving.
So I just need to measure it and figure out the dimensions and have it 3D printed, and we'll test it out and see how it works.
They're just coming in one after the other.
Oh, Hillbilly Herb. Yeah, maybe some clay or silly putty or some kind of stuff like that. But
I just think it stinks you spend so much money on a psionics night vision. You can't go live on it, no matter what we do.
Yeah, I think they did that on purpose. I don't know why, but then when I called them and talked to them, they acted like they're not interested in adding that feature. Maybe it's too expensive. I don't know.
So fine, I'll just do videos and upload on our channel. So on them. And we are seeing quite a bit on these outdoor cameras. I am really impressed with these Rio links. That we are picking up quite a bit. We're just not seeing all of them. Because there is a lot of fake ones in there moving around. And stupid planes. Get out of the way. But it's fun to watch.
May says, I know for a fact beings on visit from our galaxy. Oh, Big Dipper. Yeah.
Well, I still think when the Big Dipper is in that spot in the north sky, it is doing something. Unlocking a portal, and then it locks back up after 6 weeks, 7 weeks. I think last year was about 7 weeks. So we'll have to see when they kind of slow down and stop. But what's really funny is, these things we see every single night, since like last April or whatever, that's kind of show up real late at night. They stop when the Big Dipper event happens. Isn't that weird? Big Dipper stops, and then it just kind of goes back to the single ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like you, Claudette. We like watching the night sky. It's just so interesting, especially if you know it's not an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of rule out the paths of where the satellites go. Then it just makes you question and wonder, well, okay, what is it? What's going on?
The best part of watching the cameras? No mosquitoes. You're in the house. Now you go out in our backyard and just look over the cornfield, and boom, there's the Big Dipper. It's amazing.
Then we have Cassiopeia and
yeah, the W is way above the bar now. So I watch this stuff spin around throughout the year. In the fall, it goes around the north, and then the wintertime, it's above the barn, and then the spring, it's upside down, right above our head in the backyard. Then the spring, it spins around towards the west, and then the back up here in the north.
Then in the fall and into winter, Hercules and or
Pleiades.
Orion, the hunter comes up, and then the Pleiades, obviously. So I tried putting our cameras on those, but this was never the activity like this is. None of them. No other constellation that we've watched or videoed has the amount and the time frame like this does.
Man, there's a lot of stars out tonight. So you guys want to keep sky watching, or you want to get the cryptid reports? It's up to you guys. This will be going on for, I don't know, maybe another 15, 20 minutes, maybe, and then they'll be slowing down. I think the bright ones are already slowing down a little bit.
Oh, Hillbilly Herb, the Night Sky, and the Fire Ambers are the original 2 TV channels. Yeah, we love sitting outside and having a nice little campfire out in our backyard, and we'll just sit there and look up at the sky. Then we'll just kind of gaze at the ambers, and so we put the two together quite a bit. I still see that little dot, almost looks like a trail on the Big Dipper handle, and I've never noticed that any other night. Have you?
Yeah, I've noticed it because of.
Have you?
Yeah, that there's a tiny little star or planet or whatever it is next to.
It looks brighter though.
Makes you wonder why some of these twinkle and blink out and come back. And
that one above it even is twinkling pretty good tonight. But I've never noticed that one. Maybe I just never paid attention. I just kept looking at the pan or something because of all the activity. I don't know. Pretty weird.
yeah, they're still going through the pan. I don't know. It's fun to watch, and I'm glad we're sharing it with everybody. Heavens Above app. Yeah, we've got that. And what's the other one?
I got Skywalk. I got
Skywalk, Heavens Above, and I got Flight Radar that I use for the planes. Make sure it's not a plane.
my tablet. I got all those plus satellite tracking maps or apps, and then hi Michelle. Then also
Hi, Michelle.
I have the one that specifically tracks for your area, Starlink, so we know when Starlink's going to come across our night sky. So a lot of times when we see this activity, we don't ever see Starlink anywhere in our area for some reason. It's weird.
Well, Starlink would be going different directions, and Starlink don't power up either. They just kind of show up in a row and then disappear. But yeah, I think we're getting to the point they're probably slowing down now. We're not going to get some real bright ones. We might get a few, but we can probably move on to a cryptid report or something. Everybody kind of had fun watching weird lights for a while. Well, I say that, and now there's one that shows up.
I see. I saw 2 of them inside the pan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is 2. Don't know.
I don't either. All right, we'll move on for right now, and we can always come back if we have a skunk gang fight or something, or
yeah, we do it. Yeah, we do have 2 skunks out there, but we can move on for a little bit.
So do you want to do the cryptid report or national park?
The little things that you upload. Yeah, let's go through the little things that you uploaded tonight, and if so, we can do all those cryptid reports next week if we don't get to them.
Yeah, let's see.
I really like the things that you uploaded.
Let me try to get them as big as I can.
And I'll keep an eye on the sky just in case there is something kind of weird, or if a fox shows up or a raccoon or something.
I think this is as big as I can get it to come out on the screen. All right.
Midwest Night Watchers cryptid.
Well, we used to put cryptid reports and UFO reports and trying to describe it, and we talk about everything. So it's kind of hard to describe the show. So we talked about Bigfoot and some other things with Jessica today on the national park for Yellowstone. But then I remember I keep seeing all these. Some of these are posters, some of them are postcards, some of them are playing cards. You can get a whole set of them if you want. You can find them on Etsy and all over the place. So you can find this. You can find the same exact pictures as I'm showing tonight. You can buy them as a set or whatever, or just go view them. They're on Pinterest, they're on Etsy, they're everywhere. So this is the Banshee, the Badlands National Park. So it says the first encounter was a 19th century sighting documented by cowboy settlers and indigenous Americans. It says the physical traits are described as partially translucent, middle-aged woman with a frightening appearance. Special powers, has a piercing shriek that stuns nearby listeners, can float in the air and disappear. So that's the Banshee, and you can see the sound waves as she's yelling coming out of her mouth.
Kind of reminds me of some of the Sasquatch reports of them doing a scream that, is deafening pitch.
Yeah, they do ultrasound.
Yeah,
not ultrasound, but what's it called?
Sonic something, or what do they call it? Come on, Dwarf, help us. What is it when the Sasquatch screams and has that
low frequency? It's I don't know why I don't know why I go to ultrasound. I always say ultrasound, but that's not it.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Infrasound. Very good. Thank you, Dwarf. Yeah. We knew you'd know infrasound.
And I'll let you know if I see a Sasquatch head peeking out of the cornfield.
So I wonder if that's similar to an infrasound. Everybody knows with an EMF or a infrasound, it affects your body. You can get brain fog, you can get headaches, you can have wheeziness, upset stomach kind of feeling. You can feel it through in some of your organs, even depending on who you've talked to as far as Bigfoot's concerned. Anyway, I don't know about the Banshee. Maybe it affects you the same way. But you can also have fatigue, instant fatigue. Like you get really sleepy or tired, like you're worn out when you weren't moments before. So there's the Banshee from the Badlands. Now, some of these I don't know. Some of them we're going to show tonight I haven't ever heard of. So if you guys have, let us know. Otherwise, I'm just going to read whatever it says at the bottom. And here's Bat Squatch, Mount Rainier National Park. That one's a little fuzzy. I need to get a better picture of him because I can't even read what it says at the bottom. That one's a horrible picture. Sorry, everybody. But anyway, that's the Bat Squatch from Mount Rainier.
Flying Squatch.
That'd be horrible, wouldn't it? There's old Bigfoot. We got several different kind of Bigfoots, or typically could be Bigfoots that they've listed in these cards or these slides. So keep your eye out. We might have a couple duplicates, but they're the same entity, whatever, or different offshoots of the same entity, but just different areas. Because this one says Bigfoot Yosemite National Park. But we know here in Illinois, and we know in the redwoods out in California where Robin and Bigfoot and Dwarf and all them live, that there's Bigfoot out there. Some people call them Sasquatch. Some people call them Bigfoot. And I don't know. Are they all related? Are they all different ones that just live in different areas? That's always the question I have. Is a Bigfoot no matter where it goes, or is it a totally different tribe? Kind of like Native Americans have different tribes across the whole U.S.
And Dwarf will probably know this. Do you pronounce it Yosemite?
We say Yosemite. It could be Yosemite, but Yosemite is what we normally say.
Okay. And that's in California, right? Or Oregon?
I do not know. I guess I should have looked that up, or should have brushed up on my national parks before we came on. But I was really busy.
California. Thank you, Angelique. I like Gerald's version also.
Yosemite,
Yosemite.
Yosemite. So it says first encounter goes back 100 or 1,000 years, preserved in indigenous American petroglyphs. It says physical traits is 6 to 9 feet tall, but we also know that people report 12 foot, 20 foot tall beings. Could be brown, black, reddish fur. We also have people say they've seen white, blonde. I mean, it's all over the place depending on where you go. Walks oddly. That's a weird description, but it does have a different gait to it, doesn't it? When you watch the Patty film.
Mm-hmm. Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam.
That's a good Mandela effect. If you look up Yosemite Sam, that they say he now no longer says things that we remember him used to saying in cartoons. If you look that up,
brother. That's crazy. And then Dwarf says it is in the Sierras. Yosemite.
I mean, I would like to know that. I mean, I guess I don't really want to know, but I mean, is a Bigfoot and a Sasquatch the same? Are we just calling it two different names depending on where we're from?
I know, I've heard both.
Or is a Sasquatch completely different, but close to what a Bigfoot is? I don't know. Because like I said, Native Americans, I mean, we all have Native Americans.
Robin
but we have different tribes, and you can't say that this tribe is exactly like this tribe, but they just live in different areas because they're not the same. They're not close.
Robin says Yosemite, California has the highest number of missing 411, I believe.
Oh, we talked about missing people on Jessica's show today with the national park, especially
in Yellowstone.
I was going to say Yosemite again.
Yosemite Stone.
Ground Zero. Yeah, I was talking to somebody that's going to be on the Ground Zero network, radio network pretty soon. They're going to have their own show, so we might be a guest on that sometime. So if you guys listen to Clyde Lewis on Ground Zero network, radio network, you might see us, or not see us, but hear us on that show as a guest going on a show there. We're not exactly sure about the dates. That's all being worked out, and we'll let you know when it happens. Speaking of Ground Zero, thank you for reminding me, Bigfoot Dwarf. So here's a Bigfoot Junior, and I've never heard anybody say Bigfoot Junior.
Bigfoot Junior.
And I don't know where.
Oh, they say juveniles.
Yeah, they say juveniles or babies or, whatever, little Bigfoot, but I've never heard an actual term Bigfoot Junior.
I like Bigfoot Dwarf.
And this is in the Congaree National Park.
It's a little Bigfoot Dwarf.
That one's kind of fuzzy at the bottom, too. I'm going to have to get a better slide of that one, too.
Yeah, it's their little son. Mini Squatch.
Let me see if I can zoom in and read it. That bugs me.
A smaller foot.
Smaller foot.
Smaller foot. Wee foot. I like wee foot too.
A 7-year-old boy abducted by a young Sasquatch. So a young Sasquatch abducted a 7-year-old boy. That's what it says, the first encounter of Bigfoot Jr.
He just wanted somebody to play with.
Yeah, I just want to play, mate. Want to play some kickball or
Wee
hide and
foot,
seek.
wee foot, little foot,
Wee Foot, Littlefoot. I like Littlefoot. It's a good band.
twinkle toes.
Twinkle Toes.
A dwarf said twinkle toes.
Looks like he's got a goatee.
He
Little
looks like
Bigfoot.
he's up to no good.
Yeah, he's kind of mischievous looking. I need to get a crisper picture of this, a better picture, so we can really dive into it. But he looks like he's got a goatee. He looks like a midget or a little person, little Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot dwarf.
How old is he? Is that why he's Bigfoot Junior? Maybe that's his size, and maybe he doesn't grow up to be a big as his person holding his hand. I don't know. Are there miniature sized Bigfoot that stay the same height like we have in the human race?
Well, we've been hearing little reports that kind of look like little Ewoks.
Bigfoot
look
dwarf
like
says, or a
Bigfoot,
full
but tiny.
beard. I don't. That's weird. I didn't notice it the first time I looked at this picture. It looks like he has a little chin hair there growing on. Huh. Cool.
I was just kind of thinking if Dad only knew what I just did. He.
Now I've never heard this guy, Boojum, Great
Boojum.
Smoky Mountains National Park.
Oh,
How
Boojum.
about you guys? Looks like he's got some moonshine going on there, and
In the Smoky Mountains, huh?
he's got a tail. He's got like elf ears.
I don't know if I've ever heard Jessica talk about a Boojum.
That's the first time I've heard of it. I've never heard of it. Have you guys?
Yeah, I've never heard of Boojum.
May says they're called Littlefoots. I've heard the term Littlefoots, but I just assumed they were just talking about babies or little infants or toddlers. That makes me think when somebody's a junior, it's just like even in our terms, like we'll have somebody named after their dad, but that doesn't mean they're a toddler. You can be a junior forever and be an adult. You could be a teenager. You could be whatever.
It does look
For whatever reason, that picture, when I saw it, all of a sudden it made me think of, okay, is that as big as it's going to get? Is that it? Is that why it's a Bigfoot Junior? Because it's just going to stay that size. Grace says she's never heard of Boojum or Littlefoot.
Now, some of these are old pictures and like playing cards and stuff, right? So, Walker Lightly was asking if these are AI generated images.
Roger says he knows about the moonshine, but not the Boojum or Boojum. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
But are these kind of old, like the playing cards and stuff? So they wouldn't be AI generated?
These cards?
Yeah, yeah, these pictures you're showing.
Oh, they're absolutely they're created. They're recent.
Oh, they are recent. Okay, so they are AI generated images.
Oh, I'm absolutely.
Okay.
I'm
I
sure
just thought
it
some of
is.
those playing cards were old cards or something that.
No, I think they're made to look.
Okay.
But no, these are all new.
All right.
I don't think there was any cards
I
like
thought you
this
said something
before.
about
There
playing
could
cards
be.
or something.
But this guy looks like an elf or a troll or something. He's got a tail, and long fingers, extra long fingers for some
Like
reason.
a wizard.
But it says first encounter in the early 1900s, mountaineers and locals report the first sightings. Physical traits is gnarly half man, half creature with sickly skin, wearing old rags and a hat. Special powers is very elusive and uses a loud roar to scare of would-be treasure hunters. Oh, it does have gems. He's got the old moonshine bottles, and there's a bunch of diamonds and gems right there and gold.
Oh, yeah, I do see them now.
Maybe he keeps them in those bottles. Maybe he keeps them in the old whiskey jugs that are empty, because that one looks broke.
Interesting.
So maybe he keeps them in the old moonshine bottles.
These are interesting photos if they're AI or if somebody drew them kind of like Creepy Acres do.
Well, I think they're drawing them on how the folklore or the people describe of what the cryptids look like. So they do their best probably to recreate whatever they would probably look like. I don't know.
May said maybe a hybrid, a troll or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it reminds me of a wizard. You know,
he's got a tail.
He does have a
like troll or elf ears.
That's true.
I don't know.
He's got a staff.
He's got sick looking boots. Look at those boots. He's got his toes pointing up. Here's Bruja. And I have no idea if that's how I'm pronouncing it right. Bruja.
I'm noticing
Bruja.
They keep
Big
showing
Bend National Park.
They keep showing the full moon in these pictures.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the full moon aspect going on. That almost, I mean, it says Big Bend National Park, but that almost looks like Devil's Tower or some kind of like in Arizona or some Badlands or something.
I've heard of Big Bend.
So it says hikers in Bruja Canyon. So there's a canyon named Bruja. Yeah, maybe I can't roll my R's. Yeah, I can't roll them.
Bruja.
So it says hikers in Bruja County have reported encountering a wailing ghost since the 19th century.
It's in Texas.
It's in Texas. All right. Looking at the background, I would have guessed Arizona, Badlands. I don't know why.
It's probably the part of Texas getting close to New Mexico. We're starting to get mountains and stuff.
Yeah, the southwest of Texas down low, you can see the mountain ranges starting to come up as it goes out of Texas.
Yeah, Dora says Bruja is witch in Spanish.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense.
Bruja.
She looks like a witch. She don't look very happy. She looks like she's sad and
poor thing.
Maybe that's why she's cursed. Maybe she's sad that she's cursed. I don't know. That's the thing. When these entities, whenever they're formed, made, cursed, whatever, have they always been this way? Was it a normal human that got cursed because they were sad? They were already like this?
Bruja.
Is that how we get brouhaha?
Bruja. Thank you. J pronounced like an H. You pronounce brew as in Bruce. And Ja happens to be Bruja. Brouhaha. I like brouhaha better. That's it. Nailed it.
There you go.
Bruja.
So it says physical traits described as a ghostly, wailing woman said to be the spirit of a witch who lived there. Special powers is able to emit a blood-curdling scream. It is unknown what witch-like powers they may possess. Well, that's kind of general, isn't it? So there you go.
Brouhaha.
Never heard of that tomb. I mean, I've heard of brouhaha as far as a gang of people or a ruckus, a brouhaha. But I didn't know it was a witch's name. I didn't know there was a canyon named after it either, or it's maybe the cryptid or the witch is named after the canyon. I don't know which came first. Now this one I think is totally made up. I don't know. It says the cactus cat. And I can't read the bottom other than it says Saguaro National Park. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. Is there a cactus cat? I like his little red tuft on the top of his head. That's cool.
He almost kind of looks like a watermelon.
It does. But look at the look at its tail. It looks like a real cactus with spikes on the end of it.
Oh my.
Look at its claws. It's got some wicked claws going on.
That's definitely unique.
So I don't know if this is real. Somebody else can figure that out. I might have to look it up later to see if there's really is a folklore or a story about a cactus cat. Maybe it's like an owl or Alice in Wonderland cat that hangs out in the deserts or cactus fields.
You gotta just Google cactus cat. You get different images.
Oh.
Cactus cat is a legendary, fearsome critter of the American Southwest. The cactus cat was generally described being a bobcat-like creature covered in hair like thorns, with particular long spines extending from the legs, and its armor, branching tail. And there's pictures of a green cat.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
I don't know. Maybe that's part of Native American, or maybe that's part of the region's folklore. Maybe there is some kind of wild animal. Like I was saying, maybe it's like an Alice in Wonderland thing where the cat shows up. Maybe it's a spectral thing.
So that's what Google said. So there must be one. So I wanted to type it in right away, like, oh, really?
I don't know. Is it like a mountain lion that hangs out in the cactus fields?
Like, kind of like porcupine, whatever you call those things. Quills?
Yeah, quills.
That's interesting.
Maybe it hangs out in the cactuses and it has a rough skin, and maybe it gets stuck by the quills and it just stays in its skin or its fur. I don't know. Looks like a cactus in this drawing, but I don't know how realistic it is. But
Riley says it is a real thing.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm glad I Googled it. Yeah, and there's other cool images of what people say. That's interesting.
I guess when I do these things, I should probably look them up and try to get a realistic picture, and then these cartoonish kind of pictures side by side or together.
Yeah, see what other people are portraying the image of.
Now, this one's kind of generic. Cave dragon, Yellowstone National Park. We didn't talk about dragons. We didn't talk about dragons today.
Oh, I wish we would have known about that. We could have added it to Jessica's show.
I'll send this picture to Jessica so she can add it to a thumbnail because she always posts about the show and shows different things.
And there's one flying in the background. Cave dragon. Wow, Yellowstone.
It says stories go back centuries, inspired by the rumbling and gases coming from underground.
Oh,
so they're saying the geysers and the
geysers.
Smoke. They're saying the geysers and the smoke is coming from dragons living under the ground.
Oh, wow. Man, I love dragons.
It says the second line says no sightings have occurred, but they are believed to be huge, fierce, and good at burrowing. So there you go. So they're saying in the old days and early settlers or whatever pioneers thought that maybe folklore of Native Americans even. I don't know how far it goes back, but maybe they thought that there was a dragon living under the ground, causing the steam and fire to come up through the ground.
Cody says, sounds like my mother-in-law.
How come every time we do a show about cryptid, somebody always says that in chat? Sounds
and
like
Walking Lightly says, where do you guys get these images?
I steal them.
Welcome to our Night Owl Lounge. We do old maps and just all kinds of cryptid maps. I mean, girl finds these things. And this is
like I said, I do Wednesday night. I don't on purposely go out and look for them.
Yeah.
All of a sudden one pops up, and then before I know it, when I couldn't sleep last night, and I got up at 4:30 in the morning, and it was up till about 7:30. That's all I found was these pictures. So these are all from that time period last night when I couldn't sleep. I asked Jane, I said, how many? I can't believe how many I downloaded. I must have been doing it while I was half asleep. Just kept downloading all these pictures.
You're instead of sleepwalking, you were download sleeping.
I guess. I don't know. But I take credit for these pictures finding me. I didn't go out looking for them. We did do a show about national parks today, so I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to.
Cave sloth.
Cave sloth. Carlsbad Cavern National Park.
Carl's.
So is that in the Badlands? Is Carlsbad part of the Badlands?
So it's Carlsbad Cavern. Carlsbad Cavern.
Who's our
It is New Mexico.
Is Carlsbad, is that part of the Badlands?
New Mexico.
New Mexico. All right. Never mind.
New Mexico.
Oh, it says details began to emerge after a 1993 fossil
Cave sloth
excavation project. So they found a fossil of a cave sloth, I guess.
I want to see a cave sloth.
9 feet long and 500 pounds, covered in matted fur with huge sickle-like claws. Look how long those claws are. Excuse me. Carlsbad. Carlsbad. Who is Carl? That's the question. Who is Carl and why was he bad? I'm probably saying it wrong. Is it pronounced some other different way?
Yeah, maybe Carlsbad. I don't know. Nice muscles.
So special powers, sharp, powerful claws, and thick, muscular tail for fighting and climbing. He does look bad. He looks like a giant what would it be?
Mole. It reminds me of a mole with those claws.
Well, it doesn't look like the sloths we normally see, the nice, cute ones that go real slow and climb trees. And
Hey, Sid?
Sid, yeah.
He was cute.
This guy looks like he means business.
It was like Carlsbad, a burger joint.
Burger joint, yeah.
Sloth burgers.
Here's Creature from the Deep. When I first saw this, I thought it was a Loch Ness monster, but evidently it's something like that, but different. And this is from Crater Lake National Park.
Crater Lake.
They call it Creature from the Deep. I don't know.
That would be Carl's Jr.
Maybe it has another name.
Oh my gosh.
What's it say down here?
That would be Carl's Jr.
The Klamath, Klamath, Klamath indigenous tribes witnessed the creature about 7,000 to 8,000 years ago. It has elongated serpentine. It's elongated serpentine, dragon-like, and capable of moving on land and in water. Oh, so it comes up on land. Unlike Nessie, we don't ever really see her on land. She just kind of swims around.
Maybe she does at night. How do we know?
Maybe. I don't know. Moves through the water at incredible speeds, capable of remaining silent and elusive. So there you go. Creature from the Deep from Crater Lake National Park. Bigfoot says Bluff Creek drains into Klamath. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
And then Blazer's saying, I can't pronounce that. Kalama, Oregon.
Oh, Riley says that the Crater Lake Monster is a 1977 B movie.
Oh.
That's cool. So what were you saying about Crater Lake or?
I'm just saying Blazer's saying Kalama, Oregon, and then what Dwarf said.
Yeah, Bluff Creek drains in there.
Kahama. Kahama. Sound like an Indian. Kahama.
Kalama.
Kalama.
K-A-L, cow,
Kalama.
Kalama. Kalama.
Kalama.
All right. Thank you.
And that I can pronounce. California.
How about the dead horse?
Ooh. I think I have heard of that. Is it a skeleton of a horse that they see running around?
Canyonlands National Park.
Canyonlands National Park.
See, I think there isn't there a story about a headless horseman that lives out in the deserts somewhere, and the horse looks like this. It's part skeleton, but the rider also has like no head.
Something like that. And this is in Utah.
Canyonlands.
Yeah.
I wish they would have put this on these slides. I wish they would have put the states on these slides because a lot of times I don't know what.
That's why I'm Googling.
I know why you're doing
Utah. Close to Arizona.
So it says first encounter in the 1800s, a herd of horses was forgotten and left to die in a natural corral. That's sad.
Bunny Man. I've never heard of Bunny Man.
Bunny Man. Where'd that come from?
Cody. Virginia has a Bunny Man in the Richmond Vampire. I've never heard of Bunny Man.
I've never heard of the Richmond Vampire either. I mean, I've heard of vampires, but not a specific area.
There's so many.
We don't have a slide for the Bunny Man, I don't think.
There's so many things out there. This is crazy.
I got almost every other creature on these slides, but I don't think I have a Bunny Man.
What national park is Blazer in? Blazer? What national park are you in? A few years ago, I was watching what lurks behind different supernatural creatures, and they were encountering of a skeleton people walking around.
Capybara?
I heard about
man.
In the desert with the horse with no name. Oh, in the desert with the horse with no name.
I don't know what capybara, unless you're trying to say Chupacabra, but capybara man. Tin Man. I mean, Wizard of Oz, obviously Tin Man, but.
And Blazer said Flathead and Glacier National Park.
Glacier National Park. See, I've heard of Glacier National Park.
Good night, Daryl.
Night, Daryl. Thanks for hanging out with us. If anybody else has left us or is thinking about it, thank you for hanging out with us. I don't know what we're doing. We're just hanging out, showing some old cryptid. I guess they're not old, but telling about old stories. Felt good to get out of the rain. Absolutely. How about the Mongolian death worm?
What? Ooh, that looks like that movie.
Tremors?
Yes.
Also, Beetlejuice has a sandworm in it too. When she steps out that door or get ready to step out that door, and there's up through the sand comes these worms.
Wow.
Now this one, I don't think this one's United States Mongolian, because obviously it's from Mongolian.
Blazer said, I won't camp there. Yeah, Tremors. Dune. Yeah, Tremors and Dune.
Tremors, Dune, and also Beetlejuice.
Wow.
There you go. 3 references to sandworms or death worms or whatever you want to call them.
May says she's heard of the Mongolian death worm.
Oh. Bunny Man was the 1970s guy dressed as a bunny. Oh, yeah. I have heard of the Bunny Man attacks.
Oh, okay. Okay. Legend says he still chases people.
Oh.
Won't be chased up by a giant rabid bunny.
All right, Blazer. I didn't say our Bigfoot dwarf. I didn't say it all in a row, but I won't say it the last time.
And Riley said something. Oh, man, this chat's going. Gobi Desert, Mongolia.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm pronouncing that right. Gobi?
Yeah.
Gobi Desert, Mongolia.
There
Blazer,
you
you shouldn't have done that. Even in capital letters, he's screaming it.
Yeah, but you said goose.
Yeah, Beetlegoose. Beetlegoose.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to come to you, Blazer, but
A rabid
you
goose.
might be hearing some weird honks in the middle of the night. How does it have teeth on top and bottom and side and inner teeth? Look at that. Look at where its throat would be or its
Now, see that
esophagus.
movie, didn't it have something like on the inside too? It had teeth on
Yeah.
the inside like that.
Yep. See, half the time we think they make this stuff up in movies, but maybe it's based off of old folklore or Native American or indigenous people.
Kind of
I don't
surprised it
know.
hasn't shown up on our cryptid maps. Keelut, Keelut,
Keelut.
Keelut.
I don't know. How's that?
Maybe the blummies were fighting the death worms. Ooh, he looks different. Oh,
I don't know if that's I guess it's muscles or bones or something. I don't know. So this says the Denali National Park. Indigenous Inuit of Alaska have told legends of the Keelut for hundreds of years. Large, muscular, and dog-like, black and hairless, except for its feet and ears and tail.
what?
So it has fur on. So it has fur on its feet, ears, and its
Tail.
tail. Otherwise, it's hairless. It can paralyze its victims merely by making eye contact, and it can take on a spirit form.
Meme says, I believe they are like hellhounds.
Oh,
And then Hillbilly says they seem chupacabra like.
yeah, chupacabra. Yep.
Hairless in Alaska. No thanks.
Gets kind of cold up there.
Yeah, that's
Trotting through
true.
the snow and the wind and blizzards. I don't know about hairless.
He must have some tough skin.
No wonder he's mad.
Yeah, he must have some tough skin.
I'd be mad too if I had the cold snow and wind whistling through and you don't have any hair. Maybe the blizzards blew the hair off of it.
Well, maybe it's got skin kind of like ducks and geese that can handle severe cold. Also,
Maybe it has dinosaur skin where it doesn't matter.
maybe it don't have skin.
Oh. How about the Devil's Tower? We all know about that. Aliens, UFOs, Devil's Tower, Wyoming. Alien visitors. So some of these slides that I downloaded don't necessarily go with the cryptid necessarily set or pictures. So this is kind of a mishmash of several different sets together because some of them are actually from other countries. A lot of them are from our national parks, and they'll say national parks, but this says national monument, obviously, because it's still in the U.S., Wyoming.
Take me to your dealer.
Take me to your dealer. That looks like a robot, though, don't it? Look at they got it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a robot.
I still think the Greys are little AI robot clone looking things.
Maybe that's how we got Grandma Robot then.
I woke up under that in 94.
The spaceship, the Devil's Tower. Close Encounters.
Yeah, why is it called Devil's Tower? Don't know.
Because it's the devil. Well, if I remember, we did it one night on Greek mythology where a bear chased up the two boys up the giant tree, and the bear tried climbing up after him, and that's why you got the serrations down it. And indigenous people or Native Americans have the old oral history where it was a Native Americans out hunting, and a bear came up and chased them up the mountain or the tree or however you want to look at it, and the bear scrape. But in the Greek mythology, the gods.
Yeah.
The gods put the boys up in the stars and the bear, and that's how we got Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, was because of the bears. Looks like the genie from Aladdin.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Yep.
Mhm.
The jinn. Saudi Arabia. That does look kind of Disney-like, cartoonish. This is Gator Man.
Gator Man. Nice shorts.
Yeah. Well, you're a Cajun, man. You're down there in the swamps. You don't wear no long pants down there.
They always
Everglades National Park.
they make them so muscular. All these things are so muscular and built. Is Gator Man a reptilian? Or
I
is
don't
it
know.
more shaped like an alligator?
That's
mouth
another
on?
one I need to get a better picture of, because that one I can't read the bottom either. So I don't know nothing about no Gator Man except for what you see on the History Channel. They got a Gator Man that hunts alligators on there.
Daisy Duke.
Daisy Duke Gator Boy. I have heard of a Gator Man, but I don't know anything else about it.
Why is he wearing shorts? Gator Man is modest.
Gator Man is a croc. It is a cool picture, though. I mean, I guess if I was going to picture a cryptid that was a gator and a half man, I guess that's what I'd think of.
Swamp people.
Yeah, swamp people. And I'm thinking of Turtle Man. There's one that's called Turtle Man. And then there's another one that's on Swamp People. I can't remember his name, but I thought he was kind of called Gator Man.
Killer Croc.
Killer Croc.
He's got
The
croc.
giant mummy.
Oh my!
Death
a
Valley
giant
National Park.
Death Valley. That's in California, isn't it? Death
Yeah.
Valley.
Yeah.
Hey, dwarf, go out and start investigating. See if you can find a giant mummy.
Yeah, I want to know about all the giant mummy stuff.
Oh my!
Go out there with the camera and see if you can find a giant mummy.
Yeah, stop Bigfooting. Go find a giant mummy.
First reported by Dr. F. Bruce Russell and Dr. Daniel S. Bowie, Bowyee, in 1931. 8 to 10 feet tall.
Jeez.
With dusty, decaying flesh wrapped in strips of cloth.
8 to 10 feet tall.
So that's as tall as a Bigfoot, but it's a mummy. It says its special powers are able to cause terror by lurching and grabbing anything within reach. So it probably has got really long arms.
Ew. No, thank you.
He's got like a Aztec.
He has. Oh my! Yeah,
Not
barely.
an Aztec, but an Egyptian collar around. And we always think of mummies with the Egyptian culture. So maybe
Right.
maybe this is another clue to Egyptians in North America.
Maybe just said that. Why is an Egyptian mummy walking around Death Valley?
Death Valley.
Well,
We
they
got
might
giant
say
mummies.
Egypt could have been over here.
Come on.
Come on. Wink, wink. For entertainment purposes only.
Undertaker music says from Death Valley. Undertaker.
Another full moon. Of course, they gotta put a full moon in the picture.
No clouds or anything. No, they got nice starlit night behind mummy. For some reason, I like the drawing of that mummy. It's kind of nice. It's kind of cool.
Surprised his head's still on. He barely has a neck left.
I know. Well, look at his foot. He ain't got nothing down there.
For entertainment purposes.
Corpuses?
Porpoises.
Should be corpuses for entertainment.
Yeah, for entertainment corpuses.
Man, Blazer, I can't believe you didn't say that.
Yeah, for entertainment purposes. Wow. Can you imagine seeing something like that in the moonlight?
I'm going to say that every time we're on Jessica's show or something, when we talk about mummies or something, I'm going to say for entertainment purposes only.
For the habitat. For the halibut.
For the halibut.
Oh, for the halibut.
What do we got here? Golem. Czech Republic. I don't know nothing about Golem. I've heard of Golem.
Looks like a rock monster.
I've heard of Golem, and isn't
Golem?
Yeah, I've heard of Golem, but I didn't know it was like a rock monster or whatever this thing is. I've heard the term. That's about it. Yeah, Hillbilly Herb. These are in book form. If you go to Etsy or places, they are in book form, so you can get it like a little flip book, and they have all these pictures, and they actually have paragraphs and about the folklore of them.
Cool.
Besides the little printing down here,
Smeagol. That's a
you
giant.
You can get a giant poster.
Cool.
You can get a giant poster of all these, or you can get book form. They got poster forms of this each individual one.
I don't know, kids really collect posters anymore like we did when we were younger.
Oh, look at this. You can get that's all one big poster you can have on your wall.
Oh, neat. There you go. Man, your nephew would love that.
So you can go to Etsy and find these, or you can just Google National Park Cryptids, and the pictures and links will start popping up. Where are we at? Almost 1 o'clock.
Getting there. 20 minutes till.
Maybe we should save some of these for another night.
Yeah, that last dude looks like a giant Smeagol.
Where were we? Let's see. I gotta find a giant.
Dude.
I gotta find a giant mummy. Then
then a big fat rock dude.
All right, we'll talk about this weirdo for a little bit. I shouldn't call him weirdo. He probably has a real name, and I don't know anything about
walking quietly. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll stay on. It's been a long day for us, but we're trying to hang in here and talk about. I mean, I could probably go through all these posters, but I think we should save part of them for another night. And I might collect some more. I might find some more to add to it.
Quit. I think somebody's got to go outside.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. She's whining. I might just leave her upstairs.
All right. Yeah, those would be great stamps, wouldn't they? A cryptid stamp collection. Yeah, Anderson Design. I think that's on the bottom right there. Anderson Design. But there's also places on Etsy that I think are cheaper, that I think have basically the same pictures or close to the same pictures, and they say national park. I think there's several people that make national park cryptids. And they basically have all the same names and stuff, but I tried to pick out the ones that had the coolest looking images, or ones that were free for me to download or try to grab. So yeah, look on Etsy or follow them up anywhere. Rolling Calf. It is a cryptid we have in Jamaica. Wow. Rolling Calf. Is it like, what kind of calf is it? Like a, when I hear the word calf, I think a cow, because we're from the Midwest or from the United States. When are you guys live? Wednesday nights, we usually start at 10 p.m. because we have friends that go live earlier in the evening, so we don't want to encroach on their time. So 10 p.m. Central on Wednesdays, and we started tonight at 10. So we've been on for a few hours now. Sometimes we do 2-3 hours. Sometimes we do 4 or 5 hours. Just depends on how tired we are and what our day's like. And
we used to start at 12:30, and we did go 5 in the morning.
yeah, we did. We have started at 12 and went to 5, and we get the UK audience starting to pop in by about time we're starting to quit. And so we keep on going. And then Sundays, we have our guests like Jessica Jones was on here recently with us, and that's on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central. And then if we have a UK guest, we go 2 p.m. Central our time. So it's 8 p.m. UK time. So our guests are in the evening where they live, and it's in the early afternoon for us, just to kind of accommodate them for the time difference, because it's like 6 hours difference, I believe.
And don't forget the 24/7. If nobody is on and you have nothing to do, the 24/7 is usually going. Once in
Yep.
a while, we may have to shut it down for a day, do updates, reboot the computer, start a new stream, or the bit rate is super low. Now here lately, since we restarted, the bit rate's been pretty good.
Oh,
But yeah, if you're bored, we always have the 24/7. If it's at night, you'll watch stars or stinky critters, or during the day, there's squirrels and birds and chickens and goats.
so we have under the live section is all our special guest shows that we've had where people have came on, whether it's Jessica, whether it's Amber, and Bigfoot Dwarf's been on our show. Lots of people have been on our show talking about their experiences, or we pick a subject and just start talking about it.
And we talk
And
about
under,
all kinds of stuff.
under our playlist is all of our guest appearances on other people's show, like Jessica's and other shows that we've been on.
Doopy Warrior.
And then you can catch us on Midwest Night Watchers on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, obviously, and in our library. Like I said, we have all of our shows. And then Jane uploads all the nighttime activity, whether it's funny animal goofing around, skunks beating up possums or foxes. And then we have our orbs, and our rods, our skyfish.
Orbs.
Anything moving in the night sky, if we think it's cool or something unusual that we haven't seen.
And don't forget Rumble only on Friday and Saturday for movies.
That's right. Rumble has our movie night, Midwest movie, and it's under Midwest Night Watchers if you go to Rumble. Same thing with Facebook group. I put a lot of astronomy stuff on there for sky watching, and I post our videos, and I post our shows with special guests, and I share the appearances that we go to, like Jessica. We were just on Jessica's show, so that was on our Facebook group. So I try to give everybody a heads up when we're going to be on somebody else's show.
Or Bryce. Yeah.
Bryce.
And we're about due to do our part 3 or whatever it is.
Yeah, so we got Mr. Sawyer coming up this weekend. Bigfoot Michigan Bigfoot, or Bigfoot America. So we got him coming up this weekend. So, and he's been on Jessica's show and several shows, and he has his own show. So he's coming on our show this Sunday. And that'll be 6 p.m. Central because he's here in the U.S. with us.
Yeah, and then we got Bryce on our show. So yeah, we'll be on her channel here eventually again, and she'll be on our channel.
Yeah, you'll want to catch after this weekend is Bryce, I believe, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be talking about old world families that may or may not control what's going on in the world.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. I was going to ask you.
That's right.
Oh. Ooh.
So you can look forward to that. And it's a weird history. This family has such a weird history. If it's true, and I'm assuming it is, but it is weird. Well,
Oh,
I think what's going on?
Mamie was just saying she's from Jamaica, and Dwarf says, May, I missed that. Mimo, he's my son is half Jamaican.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to the islands. I mean, I've been to the Bahamas and St. Thomas one time, but I've always wanted to go like a Caribbean island or like they're talking about Jamaica or somewhere like that, just to hang out and relax on a beach. And
Just not during hurricane season.
my luck, the creature from the deep or whatever that thing would come up, or
Cody,
some kind of coconut monster, or I don't know.
Cody just said, I smoke like a Jamaican.
Hey man,
I love that. Yeah, and I'm just a crazy old woman in her 60s smoking cigars.
yeah. When we went to me and my best friend, he was getting married, so he wanted to do something special. So we went to Florida. We visited his sister, and then we flew after staying there and going to Disneyland and SeaWorld and all that stuff. We flew over on a little small plane. First time I literally ever been on a plane was flying part way to Florida. Then we drove the rest of the way for whatever reason. I don't know why, and then we took off and flew across to the Bahamas, and it was on a small, tiny, rickety plane. I could literally touch both sides of the plane.
Wow.
Then I almost drowned.
Almost drowned.
Pretty close. I could have. So that was my highlight of the Bahamas. It rained a lot. And of course, it's a tropical place, so I mean it. At any given minute, especially in the mornings, there was nothing to have rain, and all of a sudden it just stops, and then it's sunshine and hot and humid the rest of the day. So you got your sandals or your flip flops on, and head out the door.
Flip flops, not Crocs.
About got killed by a zombie on the wharf there where they had the farmers market. Zombie guy I thought was going to kill us.
A zombie guy.
Yeah.
You never told me about a zombie guy.
I know. I probably haven't told you enough stories.
I've been with you.
Almost drowned outside a disco casino, and then we almost got killed by a zombie guy on the fresh market or the farmers market area in the Bahamas. They had good pizza there, though.
Oh.
I think we ordered from the same pizza place every night whenever we wanted a snack or got hungry. They had good pizza. I'll give them that.
Knowing you're 21.
So that'll be another night. I'll have to talk about the zombie guy.
Knowing you 21 years, and I've never heard about you almost getting killed by a zombie.
It was bad. He drug a leg and everything. He was like a zombie, man, and kind of moaned and groaned at us. But I'll tell you guys all about it.
Oh,
that's remind me. We'll talk about the zombie guy that I thought was going to kill us.
Oh, I hope you don't start dreaming about a zombie guy at night.
Oh, looks like that giant mummy.
Zombie. Ooh, was he 8-10 feet tall?
No, it wasn't that tall. I think I could have took him. I was ready. I was ready to. My friend didn't like. He was kind of smaller than me. He didn't really like fighting, but I was ready. I could have took that zombie right out. But anyway, it didn't end up that way, and we'll have to talk about that another time.
Wow.
No secrets. Get them, Jane.
Is it Zombies Unlimited?
Zombies from the Bahamas.
And May saying Cuba has a lot of cool old world Tartarian buildings.
Oh.
I think they're all over the whole world. They're all over.
Absolutely. You tell me one city, even our small little town has old, big giant block bricked buildings that look out of place in this little farming community.
Yep. I think
So
it was
you tell
all.
me a place or a city or a country or a continent that doesn't have some form of temple,
Mm-hmm.
capitol, building,
Even
city hall, church,
even
something
Australia.
that just looks out of place for the time period compared to all the other houses that were built at the time around it.
And we never really paid attention.
Oh, Haiti has a star fort also. Yeah, we did a show on star forts with, was it Jessica?
Where did I miss that? I don't see a star for it. Is that Rumble?
Very last one. May says, hey, Haiti
Oh, okay.
has a star fort too.
Star Fort. Ah,
To her surprise, to her shock.
wow.
I think May's
And zombies.
May's a woman, right? A female. Am I saying
Yeah.
it right? I don't want to assume, but I think you're a female. The baddies always leave one just to joke. All right, everybody. This has been fun. We love hanging out and talking with you guys and
Talking cryptid.
talking cryptids, talking zombies, talking whatever those things were we were showing. And
How dare you assume?
I know, I'm sorry. You're not supposed to assume these days and ages, I guess, but I for whatever reason I had the feeling that May was a female, so I don't know.
Hope so.
So
Oh,
correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, it says yes, girl. Thank you.
Yes, it's great meeting you too. I enjoy new people in our chat, and we've got a good community here and a good chat. We love supporting each other.
So you can always find us here on our Wednesdays and Sundays for sure. Hey, C Duke.
It's 2:00 in the morning there.
Oh, you're going to be in trouble.
Oh boy. See, Duke's up late watching us. Don't forget the 24/7. Oh, there's no skunks right now. Doggone it. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. And
so I don't know what I was saying, but anyway.
Been watching on a big screen. Yeah, Robin's watching on a big screen too.
Yeah. That's the best way. When I'm upstairs and I pull up the 24/7, I always have it on the big screen. Or if I watch our Rumble movies, I have it on the big screen. Or
now the fox shows up.
Oh,
there's not much out there for the foxy tonight. A skunk showed up and a fox showed up.
Thank you, Grace.
And he just booked off.
Riley says it's almost 2 a.m. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here for us here in Central Illinois.
May's going over to Spaced Out Radio.
There you go.
She's
Spaced Out Radio.
Dave. Oh my. Oh, I thought Dave was almost, I guess Dave has another hour. That's right. He does have another hour. Riley's watching on his phone and half asleep.
Yeah, that's what happens to a lot of people. They just start listening to us and pretty soon they're dozing off. And before they know it, they've had 24/7 on or our channel on for 8 or 10 hours and not realizing it.
And then they wake up with a screaming goat or a rooster crowing on the 24/7.
So even if you're sleeping and you just leave our channel on, we appreciate the viewing hours. And, helps us out. So thank you.
Yeah, sometimes we stay longer, but we had a bad night's sleep last night for some reason. Kind of slept here and there, and then got up early for Jessica's show. So we're tired tonight. I don't see us doing another hour.
So if I wouldn't have got up in the middle of the night, you wouldn't have had all those cool looking zombie national park people. So
that's true.
But
we did it. We got up in time, and because it's noon for us, and no sleeping until 1 or 2 in the afternoon like a teenager. We got up and joined Jessica at noon.
Now, normally, though, I go to bed at 1 or 2 and I get up at 9.
That's true. I can't believe how many people think C Duke is a guy. That's why I always give you a flower when I see you in people's chats.
Or a heart.
Or a heart, yeah. Oh, boy. So on that note.
Yeah, thank you all for coming. We love you. Please give us a comment after. If you watch any of our videos on our channel, past guests like Jessica Jones, the Cryptid Huntress, or Amber, or Bigfoot Dwarf. Some of them might be titled Brown Dwarf. But anyway, he's Bigfoot Dwarf. And please give us a thumbs up, a like, a follow, leave us a comment to help us out. Share it out to any of your friends or bring them along with you on a Wednesday night or a Sunday, and we'll check you out last time. You ain't a man.
Not the last time I checked, May. Oh, that's so good. I see so many people saying, "Hi, Duke."
Hey, man. Hey, Duke. Yep.
Hey,
See
man.
that all the time in chat.
What's up, bro?
Yep. All right, everybody.
I've had it myself until they found out I was a female.
I don't think I can handle much more fun. We need to hit it.
Oh, that's good.
So thank you for coming. We love you all.
Yeah.
Please, if you want to send us an email, send us email at midwestnightwatchers@gmail.com and let us know what's going on. Make sure you check out Chiro Sounds and her music videos.
Thank you.
And we will catch you later. Keep looking up.
And keep your vibrations high.
Good night, everybody.
Much love.